Well. What an amazing new league has popped up on the Frostech server. This is IEC, the endurance league that's going to take the ice boat racing world by storm. I am here with TDG. Hello, TDG. How are you?
Hello.
He's,
Hello.
he's going to help us explain this because there's so much that's going on with this new league. New tech, there's new systems, and 90-minute long races. And also flying people crashing into our window.
Flying cactuses. Yeah. Luckily, we got cactus-proof windows, so we don't gotta worry about that. But yeah, this is a really exciting moment for me. I've been looking forward to this since I was born. But yeah, essentially this is a new league on Frostex. It's gonna be teams only. So you know, we got a bunch of teams to root for. I believe we have 24 teams today, which is really exciting.
Gosh.
With up to 4 drivers each. So it's gonna be great. We have new features like push to pass, where you're able to it's essentially like a DRS toggle that you can use at any point, and you know, all the good stuff. We have Red Bull Ring right behind us here, and
yeah, it's a brand new version of Red Bull Ring.
It's a new version, so we changed the layout. You know, we did some creative stuff, so it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be exciting. It's quite a difficult track, so
yes.
Look forward to seeing some crashes.
I will say all the tracks in IEC look very challenging. So for being tracks that's going to be 90-minute long races, you better get used to some punishing things here. You don't want to mess up this a turn every lap because well you're going to be doing like 30 laps or whatever it may be of this track. So
I don't actually know how many laps it is. I know I think it's in the 40s. So it's gonna be interesting. We have a 1.5-minute long track here, so.
Yeah, it's gonna be Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait to get things started. I do understand. Oh my. Hello. Hello. I understand some people want to try a pit walk, and could we maybe go through the pit lane and talk about some of these teams that are driving for
yeah, sure.
IEC? Yeah, let's get up and get out of our booth.
Let's head our way down there.
How do you get out of our? Did you make a way out?
That's a good question. Well, what we can do is, the old classic, how they do this in real life, just break through a wall.
Oh yeah, yep.
Yeah, this is
Perfect.
Great.
Where should we start, TG? On the back?
Let's start over here. Let's start over here in the front. Yeah.
All right. The entrance to the pit lane, which is currently super slow. There's some like pit windows. There's some really cool things that are happening, and I can't wait to see it as we get things going for the league. But let's take a look. Coming up to the second floor. That's how you know how many pit stops there are. There's 2 floors of this.
There's a lot here.
And who is this? Core Gamers here? This Core Racing then? Maybe?
It is Core Racing, correct, yes.
Core Racing, huh? You want to talk about your team, Core? I see him in chat here. You can hear us. No? Trying to pull up their roster here. I can't find them. There they are. It's Core Gamer and FD Sarret. The two of them working together to do 90 minutes between the two of them. And, well, it's constructors only for a reason. You're going to be switching boats during pit windows, which is super exciting. I've never seen this work before, and well, today we're gonna see teams switching cars mid race, and on the leaderboard we're gonna see teams, not drivers on the leaderboard, teams, which is gonna be so fun. Well,
it's gonna be great. I mean, this is all possible due to our amazing coder, 28 here. He did an amazing job. I'm currently stuck on. I don't know what that is. Let's see. We got some like little like gems on the walls here. It's kind of I don't know how I didn't realize that there's a
portal.
A portal here.
Yeah, crazy stuff in their pit lane.
Unfortunately, our teams cannot enter the Nether during the race.
Oh, is this? Someone's invisible. Maybe it's Sarah. I don't know, but Someone's doing to the pit lane. All right, we got to move on to who is this?
Segi Delphine.
Segi
This
Delphine.
is Segi's team.
Segi, Faxio, Vine, and DILK. All together, the 4 of them are going to be trying working together. So completely different. There's 4 drivers, which means they'll be splitting this up to much shorter chunks compared to the 2 from before.
Nein, ich hab was Besseres.
They don't seem to be here right now, but they have plenty of bath water. Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna be a theme that you notice in a lot of these pits today. So yeah.
Oh, here's
I got
Faxio.
Faxio here.
Faxio is maybe the fastest guy on this team. Hopefully he says what's up. Faxio,
Hello.
Hello.
How do you think you're gonna do in the race today? How do you think you and your team are gonna do in the race today, Faxio?
I don't know, man. I'm
gonna
showing up
retire.
late. Yeah, I might, honestly. I'm showing up late, so I'm not even starting. I'm doing another race, so... I'm doing another race, and I'm starting midway through, because
Wow.
I'm doing another series, so...
That-
I don't even know. I put full trust in my other teammates.
So you're gonna be jumping into a car that has you have not seen on track. You're gonna be
Yeah, I would just log on, hopefully they
YouTube
pit, and I get out on track.
oh,
No practice, just out on track immediately.
bold moves from Faxio. Okay. Well, good luck with that in whatever other league you're racing. What other league is going on right now?
Some farmer league. I don't know. Just
Halt die
something.
Fresse.
Well,
Just some random one.
go drive some tractors first, and then
Mutter.de.
come
Yeah.
here and drive,
Yeah.
true endurance boats, right?
We do got
Yeah, exactly.
Good luck on the race, Faxio.
See ya.
Good
All right,
luck.
good luck, Faxio. Good luck.
Wie viel deine Frau
Here we
wert
got
ist. Geh jetzt auf
we buy your
deine
boat
Frau
dot
Portier.
racing team.
We buy your boat.
Dot racing team, yes.
What is what? It's,
Hello.
Hey,
hi guys.
du willst wissen, wie viel dein Auto wert ist? Auf wirkaufen.auto.de erhältst du den besten Verkaufspreis. Wow.
Interesting.
What is this?
Here.
Neugierige
Ralf Schumacher.
It's
I don't know.
Ralf Schumacher.
Faxio. Well, how do you guys think you're gonna be
Oh,
doing
what
in the
the
race
fuck?
today? Are you all
Oh
looking forward to it?
my, I don't know.
Gut.
Yo.
You don't know. Okay.
Oh, hey, Segi.
So loud. What
Well, you guys look
Just
look the
let it
part.
happen.
Oh, just turn me down.
You guys
Yeah,
all
Yeah,
look the
yeah.
part.
I love the outfits here. This is
turning my entire
amazing.
game down. Holy shit.
Thanks.
Oh, we got Teddy.
Wow.
I already
Those
have name tags,
pajamas?
so I can't fucking see.
Whoa.
Whoa.
I have to check in the minimap.
Well, we're TDG. We're racing in 10 minutes. We're starting qualifying in
Alright,
10
well,
minutes, so we
I-
should
We got
probably
Lucky,
run
we
through
got
the rest of
Lucky.
these pits
I'll
real
drink
quick.
Cool after I'm
Who
done.
we got? Ping Div.
Let's see, we got
Hello.
King Diff.
Kane.
Hello.
You,
Do you
Yoshi,
want to know how much?
and
Yeah, me, Yoshi,
Your
Jetch.
boat
I
as
think we're a
well?
pretty strong team.
Yeah,
Yoshi
that seems good.
is somewhere else at the moment, so he can't race. But JH is gonna be here soon. I think we can cook. I think we'll win. Fuck those guys.
all right.
We're gonna beat
Good luck
them.
in the
Kann man
good
hier
luck
so
in the
diese-
race, Kane.
diese-
Yeah,
Thank
good
you.
lucky to who's starting. Who's
TDG,
starting off for your team?
TDG.
Who's starting off for your
Uh,
team?
Do
JH
you
is
wanna
gonna
do you
do
wanna
all
know
the-
how much your
Uh,
boat is
uh,
worth?
Okay, okay, JH. All right, we'll keep an
You
eye on
know-
your
you
team.
wanna
Looks
know?
got a pretty
You
strong
wanna sell your
contention
boat?
here. Oh my gosh, people are yelling.
Well,
Ich
Alright.
bin eine alleinige Show.
TG, we gotta keep moving. We gotta keep moving.
We got-
Beautiful pit
we got
lanes here,
Goofy
all the way around. The
Goobers.
Goofy Goobers are next.
ich
Hey,
kick
guys.
leck meine fetten
Anja and Dark Robo.
Willst du mir Kind-
Hello, hello. Looks pretty in here.
Hello, how do you guys think you were gonna be doing in the
Fuck
race
it,
today?
oder ich-
Verpisst
ja.
euch.
Meine
Oh, los,
Fresse,
oder
gib mir
nein?
meine
Was?
zehn
Na.
Ja,
Fleischbällchen.
könnt ihr euch verpissen.
Kack
No, no,
mein
no, no.
Gott,
Trust,
meine
trust. There's
Fleischbällchen.
there's only
Alright,
one
geht mal
person that
jetzt
can be
weg.
last. I don't think it's
Gib mir
gonna be
mein
you.
Hotdog.
Bist du
Ich rede
denn?
mich nicht mehr mit Joe nächstes Mal. Verpiss dich jetzt.
Oh, okay,
Ey,
sorry.
All one must do is lock
Bitte auch.
in blue.
Nein,
All I have to do is lock in.
aber du hast es auch gehört, ne?
Hör auf,
Was
was
Here
ich
we got the
Entschuldige dich.
moving on, we do got the IKEA teams here.
Yo.
IKEA, we know these guys from
Fuck
FC2
IKEA.
and FL and various other
Oh,
leagues.
thank you, bro.
Double-
They actually got two teams
Yeah.
here.
Left
A
first.
junior
They got
team
a, they
as
got a
well.
main team and a junior team, so it's gonna be interesting seeing the race today.
Yep. We got
Come to us.
Bolt there.
Yeah.
He's starting off qualifying. From what I understand, the leader of the
Yo.
IKEA racing squad.
Come on.
Yeah.
I'm low-key alone. I don't know where my teammates are.
Uh
These would be my teammates. I
Uh-oh.
think they got
You know, they look
unemployed.
very qualified. They look very qualified, but I'm sure they'll
Yeah.
race.
I hope
slow
so at
night.
least.
Yeah. I
we
know
all want
you're
some
on your
food.
own. Oh, that might be bad.
Do y'all want some food?
Sure,
Oh,
we'll take some.
we'll take
do you have
something on the
meatballs?
road.
Okay, I got meatballs too. I got
Do you wanna
meatballs.
know
I
how
got
much a boat is worth? Then come to us,
Got
man.
meatballs.
I want
meatballs.
meatballs.
Do you wanna
I
sell your boat?
got banana, hot
I
dog.
wanna.
Only
Anything,
bun?
anything. We need to keep moving through the pit
Anything,
lane.
Okay.
anything. We got a
wait.
hurry boat. We got a hurry boat.
Meatballs.
Oh,
Meatballs.
wait.
Oh man! Oh my
Oh,
gosh!
bedrock.
Holy shit.
Whoa,
Bedrock.
German bread.
Yeah.
Bread.
I want
Can I have 10 meatballs, please?
10
Alright,
meatballs.
let's go. Let's
Wonderful.
Go,
Well, we're gonna keep
go.
going. We gotta
Please,
keep
please.
going after an incredible amount of
I
food
think
from the
Red Bull
FD
Genius is
drivers.
dead.
I guess we gotta
Red
move
Bull
down
Genius is
here.
dead.
Oh, this is a weird pit lane. So it goes down and okay.
It is,
interesting.
yeah. It was.
Oh
It
my
was to make
lord,
it as
what is
even as
going on
possible.
here?
Yeah.
So here we
Do
got
you wanna know
kebab
how much a
delivery
boat
drivers.
is
Kebab
boat worth?
delivery, huh?
You wanna
Sorry,
know?
words. Do you
wanna
have
sell your
kebabs
boat?
for us?
More food?
Do you want to have a kebab?
Kebab,
Of
please.
course.
Un kebab. Thank you. Thank you.
So who we got in kebab? We have
And the
Currywurst,
special
Wrath
offer
of
today,
Finland,
really
Nutty, and
charges.
Tekat, who's gonna be doing qualifying. So
Oh
pretty
my
pretty
lord.
large team, 4 drivers.
Look up, guys. Look up.
Oh
Look
my
up.
gosh.
PTG. PTG. Look up. Look up.
Oh my.
Oh my gosh. We'll get to that.
Whoa.
Some interesting stuff going on above us. All right, we do gotta hurry.
We gotta hurry. Nice pit lane, guys. Enjoy it. True North. These are the Canadians, right?
Canadian only drivers. I believe we have Life and Oink and
Hockey.
Mars Citadel today. Hockey cannot make it.
Oh.
He's probably at a hockey game or something.
Wait, what did you say? I did.
All right.
Mars, how
Well,
do you think you will do in
Gonna
the
go
race
take my
today?
Wait, I need to.
Mars, how do you think you will do in the race today?
he can't hear you,
I'm
but
gonna
Oh,
go have
frick.
my.
he seems to be the
Yes
last
or
minute
no? Bad,
addition.
bad.
He's gonna have to carry hockey fans
I thought too late did it.
missing spot there, and hopefully he
We'll get
can.
inside. We got a
Ooh.
moose here. John
Oh,
Moose,
oh
team
my God.
principal.
You wanna know? You wanna
Interesting.
John
wanna
Moose.
sell your boat? You wanna
Yeah,
sell your
John
boat?
Moose looks great.
got-
I hope he can lead this team to the best pit strategy possible.
Oh my
It's
lord.
a new
is gonna be
dynamic for
great.
team strategy to have to switch teams. When do you switch drivers? I have no idea.
So we do
You wanna
actually.
sell your boat?
Wait, do you wanna?
How it works
wait,
is
where
we
are
have pit windows.
Mhm.
So
Come to
there's
us,
there's
we
gonna be
buy your
windows where you
boat.
have I
Come-
believe 3 or 4 laps
us,
where you're able to pit,
Come to us.
and
Yep.
I'll
that's
show you something.
that's to prevent any team from just
Timo,
having one
Timo,
driver
play
race
it.
the entire
Timo,
race.
play it.
Oh, yeah.
Here we have
Very
Fox
cool.
Ferrari. I
Fox
believe
Ferrari?
Deceptive MC. Oh,
Let's see who's
Hello,
on their
Deceptive.
team. Who do we got for Fox Ferrari? Deceptive MC right here in front of us. Do the Seagull. An Italian name.
Deceptive, how do you think your team will do in the race today?
Auf wirkaufendein.auto.de erhältst du den besten Verkaufspreis.
What they
Oh
do,
my
right?
gosh.
So if you hold it in your off hand, you go small.
Hoping for a nice race. That's good. That's good.
How did
All right. Well, beautiful
I'm
pit
rooting
lane you
for
guys
y'all. I'm
got.
rooting for y'all.
Yeah.
Amazing. I'm loving all the pit lanes today. This is amazing.
Oh
Here
yeah.
we have Sandstorm. Sandstorm.
Sandorus, I
interesting.
assume. Yeah.
What's up, all you
Sandstorm
short
is
people?
Sandorus, Satomni, and Iltis. I saw Iltis somewhere. I don't know where the other 2 drivers are at. Hopefully they're here. But
I believe
Sandstorm
Satumdi
and
was here.
Sandorus and Jigsaw Rush.
okay. Well, good. Satomni's here as well. So at least they have a squad ready to line up on the grid. It does say who's starting it. Sandorus is starting qualifying for their team. We'll see them starting the race as well. There you go. Sandstorm.
Looking forward
Beautiful.
to it.
Played with the same
Here we
Who's
have
next?
Ice Skaters.
Ice skaters with Simon. Hi, Simon.
Simon! Williams
Hi.
gang.
Yeah.
Simon, how do you think you're gonna do in the race today?
A tiny bit
Ah, no. I feel like we're missing a teammate right now.
Uh-oh. Who are you missing?
Uh-oh.
Let's see.
Amethyst
Ow.
is on your team?
Oh.
Amethyst is
Bro.
on my team, yeah. But apparently he's having poor Wi-Fi,
Ooh.
so that's not
Uh-oh.
good. Crack is also missing.
Oh.
Uh-oh. That's a problem.
Well, I hope y'all get it figured out. I'm rooting for you, Simon. I'm rooting
Yeah,
for you,
we'll
Simon.
keep an eye on you and Amethyst. You're starting qualifying for your team, so good luck with
Gotta-
qualifying.
gotta-
And we gotta move quickly to the next floor. Can we just go up? We can just go up.
Bottom of the start. Oh, I guess you could go. I guess you could go up. Sure, I'm on my way.
Okay. Oh, all right. We got who's this? Bros and Birds and Chirp Academy.
Well, you're missing someone,
Oh,
Blue.
Who are you missing?
Right here. They have not come up with a name yet, but they
Oh.
have shown up today.
Name TBD. Rocket and Gilo. Oh my
Rocket
gosh.
and Gilo.
That is a
So they're gonna be racing today. They're gonna do real well, I bet.
yeah. I'm excited to see these
Bro,
guys. Name
what?
TBD.
This guy.
Wait,
Gilo's
no,
doing
no, like
qualifying for
tiny.
them, and then Rocket's gonna pick up the rest of the racing. So, well, excited to see
Rosenberg.
Rocket back out on track. Honestly, I haven't seen him race in a while.
You know you can.
Rosenbergs, how are y'all doing?
You can vote
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
my God.
Quali start.
I got handed something that made me real interesting.
Oh. Well, Birds and Bros and Birds, sorry. Who do you guys got on your team? We have Big Burb, of course, Killer Lol, Gaming Moments, and Mopeki. And then their junior team of Chirp Academy, which is Riolu TM, Uranium, Looker, and Dead End. So 2 4-stacks on the Birds Academy and main team. Excited to see you guys face it out against each other even on
Really
track
looking
as
forward to
well.
it. Here we
Good luck
got
to you.
Cactus and Ace Goals and One Dragon 2, who all seem to be
Yo.
on the bigger side.
Yeah,
No
they're
offense.
little big guys, huh?
Hello, guys.
Hello.
Hello,
Hi,
front
guys.
markers. How
Hello.
do y'all think y'all will be
Hi.
front marking today?
Yes.
No.
Of course
Yes.
not.
No.
Of course
Oh my
not.
gosh.
Oh no.
Actually, no. We should probably
With
be called the middle
peasants.
markers. Yeah, we're
Exactly.
the middle markers.
Unfortunate.
Mm.
Even
No, we're in the middle because we got
guys,
slapped.
blue.
Yeah.
Even if we have boat fly, we'll be finishing 11.
Oh.
Amazing, amazing.
Here's your ghost.
Yeah,
Christmas
Blue,
part, by the
take
way.
this, take that.
Oh.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Is this those? Oh gosh, it's yeah. I know what those wings do. I'm good, thank you though.
Next
Man,
we got
so many gifts.
next we got Hyperglide here.
Yeah, an
we
old
gotta fight the
NFC2
admin
team that
side.
came back for IEC.
Where are you
Taking a
going?
break.
Amazing. Looking
Yep.
forward to how they do.
That's
Who's on their team,
Sovakin and
Blue?
Luke Dexter. So new
Okay,
teammate for
okay.
Luke. And Sovakin doing qualifying for them. Let's see. Oh, there's Sovakin right there.
Banners with shields
All
with
right.
banners.
Very
Let's see,
exciting.
who do we got next?
GG, we have 2
Next we
minutes till
got-
quality starts.
We
gotta
gotta
keep
hurry.
running
We
through.
gotta hurry,
This is
Blue.
not my blue leader.
League R
All right.
Goats. Who's on League R Goats?
Goats.
Who do they have? I'm trying to find them on my phone here.
Hurry, Blue.
I can't find them. Who's driving for League R Goats?
Oh,
Oh, here we
They
go.
got,
Here we go. 2SGG and Casimir,
Amazing crew.
Columba and Skibby Toiletta. There you go. Good team there. You can see they're one of them's Polish, one of them's sorry, I don't remember. They could be different, 2 different ones. They could be anything really. I don't even know. It's too early for me to
Alright,
think
next
about
we
flags.
Design my sweaty mats.
Yeah, they don't seem to be here right now.
I believe Sweats Clan and Matt will be here.
Was that
Matt is standing right
Matt?
here.
Yeah.
Matt Sweat's Clan? I think Mystical Designs is also gonna be here, but she can't make it.
You
from what I
just have to
understand.
click.
So it's
We
gonna
got
be the two
Tipple.
of them to pick it up, Matt and Sweats. So excited to see you guys.
Yes.
Beautiful pit lane you guys got. All the beautiful purple colors. Okay, who's next? The Tipple team attack. Is it
Hello,
Tipple?
Teddy.
It is Tipple. That is how they spell it. Oh, we have Teddy. Teddy's here. Brecky, who might be late, and Frosted Penguin. Is that the real new kiddo?
No.
No. It is his name. I don't know what this man is doing here. Mystery
We do
kiddo.
gotta hurry, Teddy, but we can take a brief look.
Who do you got? Oh, 5-stack here. Hotspot as well.
Frosted as their reserve.
Gotcha,
I believe
gotcha.
Hotspot cannot show up today.
And Swishy can't either, Kate, apparently.
Ah.
Or perhaps he's advising. I'm not sure. But yes, there you go. Tipple team attack. Who
Alright.
you can buy ice from them. Yeah,
Next
as
we
if you
got
need more of that.
retirement funds, which couldn't
What?
show up today.
Oh,
And then we got BBC
BBC
Game Show.
Yeah. That's Dean and Martinitus. There he is. There's Martin. Hey.
Hey, Martin.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello. Okay.
Hello, Martin.
Good talk. We got, it's 10 o'clock, TDG.
Corona-
We have to
got
keep
Corona
going.
Juniors.
Corona
Who's on Corona
Juniors. Who do they have? It's Vitor Dide Sambani and Gio Delas for the Brazilian team, and their main team,
Okay.
Guarana Racing,
Guarana
of course,
Racing.
from FC2. Joka, Efra, and Unvincent. Those are all your teams for IEC. And I think we're about ready for qualifying.
Can you hear
We
me?
are.
So let's switch over
Good.
to our
Like,
our
wait,
booth
let me
call
mute
here.
Stefan.
And take a look at the track as they get ready for the qualifying format. And can you explain how qualifying works in IEC, TDG?
So how qualifying will work is it's going to be a one-shot quali since it's going to be a long race, so we don't want to take up too much time with qualifying. So it's going to be one shot, and whoever does one shot will actually be starting the race for the team as well. So it's going to be interesting.
So big possibilities. So that starting driver matters quite a bit. It's the person who's going to be tasked with the job of the race start, one of the most important parts of ice boat racing. And of course, qualifying as well. And it's a one-shot, a really scary format that's slowly been more accustomed to the boat racing leagues, where you get one lap. Is that your fastest time? And of course, the person who sets it fastest gets to start on the front row, which could matter a lot. It's a very thin track here at Red Bull Ring as we're flying through it. With some additional, it doesn't look too much like the Red Bull Ring you know from Formula One or the FC1 and FC2 leagues. It's extended. It has a bunch of other tracks to make it a bit longer and a bit different, so you can kind of recognize some parts of it. So here's the main track right here is right here, and then it goes and does other things. We'll get a better idea of how people like to drive on this track once qualifying gets underway. But yeah,
with the difficulty of this track, I'm actually looking forward to see. I think we're gonna see quite a few mess ups in one shot here, so it's gonna be interesting.
There's Rocket
something-
making his grand return. We can see him running down, getting his warm-up laps in. Is he too rusty, or does he still have it all in him? We'll have to see. He's not starting. He's not going to be doing qualifying, so he's just getting some warm-up laps in for when his shift will start with his teammate 32 Gilo. Yes, that is a team to look out for. Gilo and Rocket. Just the pair of them, both very, very strong drivers. As he messes up the corner. Well, what can we look forward to in the race, TDG?
In the race, we actually have a couple gimmicks set up that you will see on and off throughout the race. I believe they will be most of them will be on the back side of the race, so something to keep things interesting while our drivers are racing for 90 minutes out there. So looking forward to it. And something I forgot to mention about one shot quality is actually we'll be releasing people in 10-second intervals.
Very nice. Yes, so we don't get the sudden. Yes, one big thing about the one-shot quali is they all run through at the same time. You see who's on top of the leaderboard, and that's just about it. But with the 10-second delay, it might make things a little bit more interesting. So you can watch the fastest drivers and the next driver and the next one, so on and so forth. Yeah, this will be really, really exciting. And this, should mention that this first race is a test race, so there's no points on the table yet. However, teams will get a idea of how the league is going to run, what the best strategy is in terms of driver switching, pit lanes, and pit windows opening, how the gimmicks are going to work, how the tracks feel, how hard it is to drive for 90 minutes if you're the only one on your team, which maybe some drivers might experience today. Although I didn't see any teams with only one driver there, but perhaps we might see it later on. Yes, so no points, but so much to learn here and so much to experience. If you do want to join the league, it is available to sign up for. You have to sign up with a team and be at the races on event.frostix.com, as these guys are right now. And I think we're closed right now. You can't join the races this race right now because you do have to register your team. But perhaps for the next one. What's next? What's the next track we're doing? It's another test race.
Yes, it will be Sepang, which I I believe not a lot of people in the community have heard of. I believe Sepang isn't a track that's really raced on a lot, so it was an interesting pick. So I think that race will go well. It's definitely a lot. It's definitely easier compared to this track, but it definitely presents its challenges as well. So also a lot of stuff to look forward to in that race.
Yes, absolutely. Any word from race control if they're ready?
I believe Lapis woke up late, so
All
he is
right.
currently setting up qualifying right now.
If you how did he wake up late? He's on the East Coast. Like, surely.
I would not know.
Man, I have to wake up at like 9 o'clock and get ready for this thing, and that's not that early. But this man has to be here by at least, what is it? It's 1 p.m. It's 1 p.m. right now for him.
It is
Waking
1
up
p.m.
late.
for him, yes.
This guy, man. Well, we'll patiently wait for his call. Of course, it is a test race for race control as well. There's a lot of systems to get used to, and so if there are problems, they are willing to fix and learn them now instead of when points are on the line. But that doesn't mean that the racing is any less exciting. We are going to see so many brand spanking new systems like ERS. Let's talk about ERS a little bit and how that's going to play into drivers passing each other. First off, what is
by
it?
ERS we are referring to push to pass, correct?
Oh, yes, push to pass. I'm sorry.
Yes, for our we have a push to pass system which at the start of the race people will have 0% battery, and slowly over time you will be your battery will charge, and essentially it is a toggleable DRS that you can use anytime throughout the race. And it Lapis and I tested it out, and it actually it makes battling quite interesting because you can always dump your battery, but it's actually not efficient to do so, and you if the person behind you ends up
Ooh. I think we got
have
qualifying
qualifying?
ready. There you go. You can
Yeah,
see it on the leaderboards. Check it out. All the teams on the right side. You can see Garana Juniors. They have the fastest time then? Yeah, Joka has the fastest time. And he's for Garana Racing. So it's interesting that Juniors is up on top. But there you go. You can see Garana Juniors, Temple Team, Design, League Argodes, Kebab, True North, BBC, Segi, Bros and Birds, and it looks almost like Bros and Birds, but it's Bros and Birds, Chirp, Pink Diff, Goobers, Ikeas, and Hyperglide are in the top 15, and we'll see the rest of them throughout the leaderboard here, and we'll be releasing them one by one. It's gonna be interesting to see a driver. Oh, there. Let's reset there. We're gonna see team names on our leaderboard on the side, and then drivers on in front of our eyes. So we're gonna have to do our best to remember who's on what team, and being able to quickly navigate between them all. There's 20. How many did you say? 24 teams?
I believe so. Yes. It could be 23. Could be 24. Definitely around that time.
Yeah. So lots and lots of drivers. 24 boats on track, and of course plenty more behind them. If all drivers have at least, or all teams have it. It seems like we average around 3 drivers. It means there's 75 people here waiting to at some point get out on track. I mean, heck, there's 114 on the Frostex server right now, so there's a lot of them lining up for this race, and I can't wait to see the race start. Qualifying has to come first, and I'm excited for qualifying too. But I can't wait. So okay, back to push to pass. You say it's inefficient to dump it all once you hit 100%. As soon as you can, right?
Yeah. If you dump it as all in one, it will definitely get you away from whoever you're battling. But if the person you're battling ends up using it more efficiently than you do, you actually just end up becoming a sitting duck, which is really interesting. So if you dump it all, it's like a short-term gain for a long-term loss if you're trying to force someone out of a tandem or something like that.
Interesting.
So I think it's interesting. It makes battling quite fun in my opinion. So
we'll have to see that come race time. Are we gonna be able to see when they activate their push to pass? From above. I mean, we'll see the speed difference, I hope, but any sort of indicator maybe on their action bar, the sidebar.
I believe, unfortunately, right now we do not have a indicator, but there definitely will be in time for the main start of the league.
All right. Well, qualifying I think is set up again, so maybe we'll be starting soon. Quickly in chat, I want to see everyone's every team each person in chat is rooting for, whether it be the Corona drivers, the IKEA drivers. Of course, we have Rocket. What is their name again? Rocket and Gilo. What's their name? I don't even remember at this point. Ping Diff is also a team to look at. No team yet. That's right. They have no team. There's Rocket right there, getting his laps.
Yes.
Gilo's probably in this blob somewhere. I see front markers, designs, some height for some teams. Yeah, I remember from SC2, Guarana Racing was the most popular team due to most of the Brazilian viewers. Maybe it's more the same for IEC. Maybe it's a different team that has the most fans. I'm not too sure. We'll have to see. It's hard to tell who's gonna really take control of these races. I mean, we see the drivers behind the wheel. We're like, oh yeah, this guy's good. This guy maybe not as much. But when they're in teams together, what defines who's fast is a really, really good driver plus a really bad driver better than two okay drivers? I don't know. This is where we find out in team-based racing like this, and it's the first time it's ever happened. Well, I think Pacific Super Series did have a weird system that did have sort of team racing. It was weird. It seems like
Yeah,
there was
in that
races
league it
binded
was
in one.
you drove half of the race, and then halfway through they would stop it, and then they would swap drivers, and then you'd continue again.
Yeah. So a little bit different, but similar concept. This is true. This is true team racing. There is no driver's points. It is only a team championship, and that's why we only see the teams on the right side. You know, I don't watch too much endurance racing. Every now and then I'll put it on when it pops up. I believe the Daytona was yesterday, and probably going on through today. But it's on Peacock, and I don't have Peacock, so I can't see it. Yeah,
Can
it's
someone
cool
in
to
chat buy this
see.
man Peacock?
No, I don't need it. I don't need it. I don't need Peacock, guys.
We need to get him in the endurance racing mood, guys. Come on. You need to watch all of them on.
Well, that's on a different. I don't even know what WEC is on, but that was for IMSA. Daytona's IMSA.
Oh,
Yeah.
WEC is better. I would know. I made a parody league of it.
Yeah. Yeah, but you see on the cyber, like you see all the teams, right? You don't see the drivers, you see the team name. And yeah, this is giving similar vibes right now. And hopefully we'll be. Oh, it looks like we're starting. Lap is saying we're starting. Just a moment. There we go. Qualifying is gonna be going underway in 3, 2, 1. They're gonna go 10 seconds at a time. So the first driver that'll be released is probably the Guarana Juniors drivers, but I don't see him. Oh, there goes.
Oh,
there goes
there
Teddy
we go.
for I think this is for typical team attack, right?
Yes, sir.
So here he goes. We're gonna watch him start us off into turn 1 here. We can see how he makes it through turn 1 pretty clean into turn 2. A very tricky section there to lead us off into the opening turn. Glad he messed it up. I think we just saw the next driver mess it up maybe behind him already. Driver's messing up turn 1. He pushed to the back of the grid, but Teddy right now is on a tear for his first. A little bit late on the braking there, but enough to keep going. Behind him, we have Matt, not Matt. I think that was the one we saw mess up earlier. Yes, because he's pretty close. Behind is Casimir, right behind him. And then we have TechGad coming through. Nails it pretty dang well, better than Teddy did. Here comes Oinked for True North. There we go. Wonderful job,
Oinked, I
Oinked.
believe this is his first time driving the track, as per usual. Classic Oinked there.
Oh, you love to see it, Oinked. All he's doing doing what is never expected, and he is cruising through this track underneath the Red Bull, and passed through the straights here. This is a pristine opportunity. Oh, he messes up! Oh, it's such a
Oh,
small
no.
bend for Oint, and he whiffs it completely. Here comes Zinzu behind him. They can't see each other, right? I hope not. And
I believe they
Zinzu,
cannot know. That should be that they should not be able to see each other.
Zinzu looking much better than Oink did on that straight. You can see he's pretty close. Oh, very close on that corner as well.
Right? I
Few
believe
more
our
turns to
first
go
times
for
are gonna be
Zine.
coming in
There we go.
soon.
There's Teddy is happy finishing with a 134.599. That is a time to beat for Big. Oh, that's not. I was gonna say Big Bird, but the Garana Juniors drivers don't seem to be present. Casimir coming through. A 135.6. Tech Ed next. Set the fastest time at 133.899. 7/10 faster than Teddy. And there's Matt Not Matt. Is he lagging? Uh-oh. I think Matt Not Matt's lagging on the final straight. There goes Oint 137.8. Not fast enough. Zinzu 135 flat. So big mess up for True North. The team looking to be pretty fast with Oink there and doesn't get it done. Segi 138.1. Rilulu sets the fastest time 133.650. There's JH Dash who sets even faster time 133.599. Just 5/10 hundredths faster than the Trip Academy driver. Dark Robo finishing 134.950. So Pink Diff on top right now. Bolt Potato coming in at 136.550. Not going to be enough for him. Here comes Senior Casper, 138.349. These are the drivers we didn't really get the chance to see. Manama is still lagging on the final straight, so he's not going to be setting any good times. There's Sovakin at 141. Cactus not coming through. Deceptive right behind as well. No big shakeups right now. Ferrari, though, gets up pretty high. I believe the We Buy Boats driver, I think, goes into 4th. Sandor's coming in for Sandstorm. 6th place for him. Here comes Gilu. He does. He's at the fastest time at 133.150 for Rocket and Gilu. Here comes NXT Simon coming in at 135.3. Joka, Garana, that is the Garana Junior driver, I think. Or maybe Garan. Oh, there was Big Burb, 133.049. There we go. The new fastest time by Big Burb in Bros and Burbs, beating out Gilo. And I think that is everybody. You can see Mopeki's happy in chat. Yeah, I believe it's some of the drivers
Really
who couldn't.
impressive for that team.
Yeah, there goes Mark on the second lap. So there you go. There is your leaderboards. Yes, very good for Bros and Burbs. Very good job from their team. Picking Big Burb as their qualifier and race starter has paid off massively. But for teams who haven't, it's True North who messes up with that big mistake. We saw Rocket messing up on the straight. Excuse me, not Rocket. Oinked. Messing up on the straight and ruining the entire lap. You don't even see him in our top 15 anymore. So bad news for True North. Gonna have to fight their way back. Though Mark is a pretty good race start driver, I will say. So perhaps we can see a comeback for him at the start
They definitely
of the race.
they definitely have a lot of time to make it up as well. 90 minutes is a lot of time to make up a bad qualifying, so hopefully shouldn't affect them too much. I believe they're gonna give Matt Not Matt a makeup lap here.
Are they now? Well, there you go. Big Burb currently on pole position. We'll have to see if Matt Not Matt can. Let's see, is he driving right now? No, he's still sitting on the T spot. Like,
Yeah, we will see what Lapis wants to do about that there.
so waiting for race control on the decision with the lag spike from Matt Not Matt. He stayed there for quite a while, almost the entire session. He was sitting on that last corner. So,
Oh, we do actually wait. Do we have another driver? We have Vitor driving right now, actually.
oh,
currently,
it must be the Garana Juniors driver. There he is right now. He gets.
I believe they showed up late today, so.
Gotcha.
Oh,
Ooh,
unfortunate there.
little.
Might not have chunks at the moment, unfortunately.
Yeah, a little wide there on a sweeping corner. But here goes another one to make a redemption. Looks like he nails it much better this time. Learned his lesson into the back half of the track. Down my favorite straight, and I think all of F1 is right here because it's so pretty among the trees. Into a hard braking zone. Can he nail it? he stays on ice. It's a little deep, but he stays on the ice. And through the last chicane here, pass where Matt Not Matt was lagging too much, and he's going to finish this lap. Seems from what we've gathered, pretty clean except for the one turn. So he's going to finish there. And looks like no extra lap for Matt Not Matt. And there you go. 22 drivers have set a time. 22 teams ready to take the grid with Big Burb and his team on top. 32 Gilo with Rocket alongside him in second. JH Dash and Ryulu take up the second row. We'll have to see him come back up onto our grid spots. And yeah, pretty good qualifying for most of the drivers with the one shot. Unfortunate for True North, who messed it up pretty big. We are going to figure out how to make up Matt Not Matt's lap. So there you go. Matt is happy about that one. I believe we did catch a glimpse of him messing up turn 1. So he might be pretty thankful that it happened and he got his way in terms of the lap. And yeah, so we'll keep an eye on
I believe it's going to be him and Sweat's Clan because I believe Sweat's Clan got a... Actually,
Yeah.
wait. No, I'm stupid. They're on the same team. We're good.
Oh, well. Yeah, interesting there. I did see Sweat's Clan on the leaderboard as well, I think, at some point. Okay, so let's talk pit windows. Because the pit lane is only realistically open for certain times during this race. How often are those?
So a pit window will occur it'll open roughly every 19 minutes and then close about 6 minutes after that. They will announce the official pit windows before the race start, but that is roughly what it's going to be. So each driver will be forced to drive at least 19 minutes. And you can pit whenever you want. It's just pit lane will be a bit slower during the actual closed pit window time.
Yes, if you saw us in the starting soon screen, you can see glimpses of what that pit lane looks like. We saw Oinked as our test subject driving through a super slow pit lane full of slime blocks. Not worth it to even attempt to pit during that window, during the closed windows, I should say. You can see Matt Not Matt going through. I think this is his lap. He doesn't seem to reset it, so this is his lap 2 run through. We won't get a time estimate, unfortunately, because I believe it is just unofficial timing system, just a time trial lap, so we don't see his time until race control announces it, if they're nice. But yeah, these pit windows, every 19 minutes is the only chance you get to pit. And how many times do drivers have to pit? Is it 3 times?
It should be 3 times, therefore there will be 4 stints, which is why we have a maximum of 4 drivers.
Gotcha. So to the teams who have all 4 drivers, they are expected to switch every single time they make a pit stop. And to teams who only have 2 drivers, they'll still have to pit, but they'll have to choose which stints they want to keep. Maybe they'll offset it, or even 3 drivers. 3 drivers makes it interesting because some drivers will have more driving time than others. There you go, 134.880, which will put him 134.880, which will put him right at 9th place, it looks like. Good job, Matt Not Matt, beating out Sandoris for the top 10. Dark Robo pushed out of the top 10. There you go. So there is our final grid after Matt Not Matt's second lap. The other drivers waiting in their pit lane. I'm curious to see what are the drivers who are currently not racing going to be doing during this time. Are they going to be hanging out with the other drivers in the pit lane? Are they going to be helping their driver in spectator mode? Not too sure.
Well, we actually we have access to if we ever want, we do have access to their VCs, so we can actually hop in and out and see what's going on whenever we want. But what typically what they'll be doing is they can do whatever they want. You know, they can log out, go somewhere else. They can maybe like grab food. You know.
I'm excited to see if somebody goes and gives like orders the team McDonald's or something.
If anyone orders McDonald's, you get a free point, guys. Trust
you know
that'll go well with Lapis.
So if Big Burb, you know, if he has a successful stint and he goes into the he goes into pit lane and switches out with one of their other drivers, do you think Big Burb will take orders and then and deliver McDonald's to the rest of the drivers?
You know, I hope I see it. I hope I see it. Unfortunately, we don't have a McDonald's in ICE, but I'm sure if we did, we definitely would have that happen for sure.
We need to set up a you know, a little town next to each track that has all the restaurants. So, and maybe stores as well, so you can impulse buy yourself a new, you know, a fancy new watch or whatever from Rolex. So, you know, right beside the Red Bull Ring. I think that'll be great. You know, kind of like a just little town outside the track, so we can hang out, order some food, get some drinks. You know what I'm talking about. Perhaps not. Everybody, of course, is not in the same room. They are all across the world, different countries. Most teams, except for maybe True North, have drivers that are on different continents, which is pretty dang cool. Of course, True and Gran Racing and the junior team are all Brazilian, and the True North are all Canadian drivers. But the rest of the teams are just groups of friends who have met in the boat racing world from just anywhere in the world. There's of course, you know, up in the booth, we're both American drivers, but there is people from all over. We have Croatians and Estonians, and well, maybe I don't think we have any Estonians today. They seem to be pit windows. There we go. Pit windows will be open at minutes 19:43 and 67, and we'll stay open for 5 minutes. As everyone's saying 6-7, yes, they are. Of course they are. Because most of these guys are children at heart, and they have to say it. It is a requirement. and yeah. That will be my timer from the start of the race. So maybe it's a good idea for drivers to have their own, maybe on their phone. We'll start a timer so they can get an idea of when the pit windows are happening and can get prepared for their you know, driver swaps, because it's 6 minutes, but you know, if somebody's out of their room, you know, outside away from their computer for a while, and they're up next, if they get, you know, if they miss 6 minutes on accident, they could be out of their stint, you know. They could let their main driver down and have to make them drive an extra stint, and they won't get one themselves. So we'll have to see if anybody makes any silly mistakes, and if anyone's desperate enough to go through the pit lane when the pit window is closed as well. I'm not too sure. I'm so excited. I'm really hyped to see how the pit windows are going to work out. We have
It's gonna be interesting. So
yeah, we have one other
I'm
tech that is involved in this lake, and I believe it is low collision mode, which has had experiments on through other leagues, I think, as well. And it's pretty exciting. What you want to explain what low collision mode looks like?
So low collision essentially is just to make it to where you are whenever you're driving, and normally whenever you come up on a back marker, you have to worry about not getting bumped, right? Low collision essentially just gets rid of that. So instead of it being you get bumped and all of a sudden your speed goes all the way down to 0, instead you will actually just be slowed down a little bit, probably like 10-20 miles per hour. It's like whenever you step up on their boat and you essentially slow down to around packed ice speed. It's a little bit slower, but it's around that. So it's significantly less punishing whenever you're doing low collision, and it's to keep the drivers closer for longer, which I think will be good for this endurance race. I'm looking forward to it.
Close battling, and we know, if you've ever watched some real endurance races, that sometimes gaps between you know, lead packs or whatever and the rest of the drivers are just like astronomical lengths, you know, lapping the position behind you or whatever it may be. So I don't think we'll get anything that crazy in terms of gaps forming in this, but there's plenty of opportunity for gaps to be formed, and hopefully the low collision mode will help assist with that. There's Duop. Is he on a team? I didn't mention his name earlier, so I wonder what he's here for. I missed his name. It looks like we're setting up a race in 3, 2, 1, and the grid will be loaded. We'll quickly run through our starting order. If they load the grid anyway. You can see, there they are. All right, let's bring it down. Big Bird on top with that massive pole position with his team, Bros and Birds. Then we have 32 Gilo with his teammate Rocket, gonna set things off in the front row. Second row, JH Dash and Ping Diff with Chirp Academy right behind. Being out IKEA, by the way, in qualifying. Take a look at that. Of course, sorry, not IKEA. They are the junior team of Bros and Birds. Yoka is next, Verona Racing Driver with Kebab Delivery Drivers, Tech Ad. For 15 for We Buy Boats, and Tipple Team Attack with Teddy is Happy is your next row. 9th is Design My Sweaty Mats with Matt Not Matt, and his Redemption had a massive win in his qualifying. Sandoris with Sandstorm. Goofy Goobers Dark Robo will start 11th, and Zine Zoom's big BBC game show. Next Simon for Ice Skaters League R Goats is next with Casimir, and then Fox Rari with Deceptive MC is 15th. Next we have Volt, and then Oinked for North, Segi, Samuel Casper, Cactus, Sovakin, and Vitor 0502 is our last on the grid. 22nd, only 22 cars on track, which if you've been on this channel enough, you know FC2 will have massive amounts more, but these are teams of drivers behind each of these boats, which means 2 or 3 drivers are sitting behind these boats in their pit lane. You can see them all in the pit lane right there watching on the start of this race. Behind every single one of these boats, there is a crew of people ready to jump in when needed. And these are the ones chosen to start things off for the first ever test race, of course, of IEC, the Ice Endurance Championship. 55 laps to go. We're starting on lap 0, 90 minutes of racing in the next couple hours, and I can't wait for how this is going to start. Lots of riding on this start here, especially if you're starting in the front. You want to hold the position as much as possible. Also keep an eye out for True North in the very, very back with Oinked trying to make up some positions after that mistake on a silly straight, really. It was a really silly mistake. Put your hype in chat for who you think is going to win this one.
You know, I'm wondering, what team are you looking forward to
I think
in this race?
to take home, I'm going to be really excited to see Rocket and Gilo. Although Bros and Birds does seem really good as well. They're both in the front row, so their top driver can put it in, put in the pace with those good qualifying one lappers. And I think if I were to pick anybody, you could never count out Rocket. You could see him there. You can see him in spectator mode, watching the other drivers and his teammate 32 Gilo. Both very, very good drivers. They've both been in Summit multiple times, as well as off-season 2. So that team has stacked accolades to their name. And then, of course, we do have, Big Burb and his team as well. They're a very strong group. Let's see, pull up their name. I don't distinctly remember who else is in Big Birds and Bros, but I think it is, oh gosh, I can't find them. I can't find them on my little thing. There we go. Killer, Gaming Moment, and Mopeki is behind that team. They have more drivers, which means they won't be as challenging of a endurance, shall we say, to these drivers, because they have to switch every single pit stop, versus Gilo and Rocket will only have to switch once. So is getting in the zone better, or is switching out when you get tired better?
Uh-oh.
These two opinions are going to be taken to the test with Big Bros and Birds and Rocket and Gilo, the duo right there. If I ever mention IKEA, it's because Big Bird was the main driver for the IKEA Racing in FC2. So apologies if I ever mention that when talking about Big Bird and his team. Simply because he's been with IKEA for so long in the past year that it's something that I'm used to. Okay, heat reset. Make sure there's the systems are in place. And yeah, I can't wait to see the use of push to pass, low collision. Remember this, there we go. I'm curious to see the start of the race is gonna have low collisions. Are we gonna see drivers pushing more to like be aggressive, get overtakes done, or are they just gonna?
I mean, I hope so. That is definitely the goal. I'm definitely curious to see how um push to pass is used during a race start, because it does start at 0, but you definitely once it charges, you definitely can use it to overtake people. So we I believe roughly in a lap it'll charge to about 50%. So I'm curious to see how those people use the 50%.
It charges 50% in a lap, so every lap you should
Roughly,
be
yes.
basically using it then, no? Because that's
Well,
pretty
we will
quick.
see. Maybe people will want to save it and go to 100 so that they can use it in bigger bursts. We'll see.
Yeah, I mean, you've experimented with this, and maybe for the audience, do you see a optimal way of using push to path on a lap, specifically here at Red Bull Ring?
Definitely at the exits of corners. That's definitely where I found the most use in it, is in the exits of corners. It's definitely useful in high speeds, like if you were to hold it down a straight. But I think there's diminishing return the higher the speed you are. So
Interesting. That does make sense. And so, is it better to be using it in small, super small chunks than to?
I believe that will be the case. Yeah, but we'll see. Maybe the top teams will find a different strategy.
Yeah, and this is the the test race using this new system, the first ever official race that is going to be using the push to pass mode. So we might see changes. Personally, like when you said 50% a lap, seems pretty dang quick. So maybe that will be lowered. Maybe it'll be increased so you can use it more. I'm not too sure, but here in the booth, we're gonna be watching it for the first time. Drivers gonna be using it for the first time here at Red Bull Ring, and it's such a cool system. 2-8 did an amazing job implementing this, something that has never been seen before in boat racing. Yeah, alongside, of course, DRS as well, which isn't being used for IEC, but is being used for other leagues like FC1, FC2. Well, maybe not FC2, I'm not sure. But yeah. You can see Oink getting his practice lap in with the additional 3 minutes. We're about ready to go in just a second, as he's going to try and find his way to back to the front of the grid after that mistake. Right here is where he made that mistake. And actually, I think it was, where was it? It was right here, I think, right? Yeah, it was right here. Right here where he slipped up, got too much on the inside of the corner. I think he's going to be staying far away from that curb the rest of this race.
I'm definitely interested to see. I think this team has a lot of potential just by starting in the back. We got Oinked and Life and the top 2 Canadian drivers, along with Mars Citadel, who himself is definitely a strong driver as well. So I'm definitely interested to see what they're able to do despite having a rough qualifying. I believe he started. I think he was P19, correct? Blue.
I think he was 17th.
17th. All right. Definitely in the back half. So definitely interesting to see what he does with this race start here.
Yeah, a lot riding on him. He's let his team down a little bit with that qualifying, and well, there's only one way to make it better, and that's of course bring it back in the first stint. With there's 3 of them in that team, I believe. So curious to see who they choose is going to be taking a additional stint. We will have to make that choice. But here we go. We're loaded up again, and we can see the drivers getting to their boats. There's Martin right there, trying to. I'm not sure what he's doing actually. He's running away.
All right, I believe everything is set up. Unfortunately, with this being a test race and there being a lot of new stuff, RC is having a lot to keep up with that they've never had before. So
Yeah, absolutely.
We
And that's
shall
why we
see.
have these things. That's why they're here. But I can't help but want to see this for the first time and bring it to the world. The first ever use of 2 systems, 2 completely new systems being used for the first time ever, which of course is the driver swap mode and the push to pass. So I'm so happy you guys are alongside watching this for the first time. A true game changer in boat racing culture. here on frostex.com, the home of boat racing. As you see, there's some of the drivers are getting off track, like track himself. Just a little bit more, I think they're setting up, making sure. Looks like we got subs going in already. Dark Robo seems to have been missing, wherever he is. Not sure. Yeah, this will be a long race, guys. Remember, it's an hour and 30 minutes, so we're already an hour into our time here. But of course, well, I guess 40 minutes since the scheduled event start time. So, 2-hour session for these drivers. They've been sitting ready for this moment right here. The start of the first ever IEC race at Red Bull Ring. And what an amazing track this is. I mean, I thought when we got the Build the Earth version for FC1 that was the most amazing. I think I still like it better, but this one looks just as good. I mean, take a look at all these trees that are well made, all the stands, the track shapes. I mean, it's beautiful, this track. Every iteration, except for maybe the old one, just looks absolutely perfect. You notice you moved the bowl off the ring, so that's where the bowl usually is. It's right at this ring, and it's somewhere. Where is it? It's like somewhere over here, right? Yeah, it's moved to be underneath this turn here. So you go right underneath the head of the bowl as you're driving around through it. I mean, that's pretty cool, huh? That's pretty cool. You can take a look at the track map real quick. You can see kind of what the old track is. You can see there's a turn 1 right there, but instead we make some alternative layouts through the old track that was used many decades ago, plus some additional chicanes that were added and new turns. So you can see kind of the back half is generally the same except for this sequence right here, and then all through here is all brand new for you F1 fans who know Red Bull Ring by heart. I know I do. It's my favorite track on the calendar.
Well, this is definitely a different Red Bull Ring, that's for sure.
Oh yeah. I mean, we call it the Red Bull Ring, but it's
I believe this is technically called the Österreich Ring, which is the Red Bull Ring that they used for F1 in the 70s.
Plus the chicanes
And then
that you added.
Yep. On top of that, we do have some differences, but it is mostly the Österreich Ring.
Well, there you go. So maybe we should be saying the Österreich Ring. I don't know. I'll keep saying Red Bull Ring. Everybody knows what it is. What's happening in the chat here? We got I think Ferrari's gonna take this one with what is he driving for? We Buy Your Boat, I think. Yeah. Fox Ferrari. Got some shots at Fox Ferrari. Of course, design sweaty mats as well. Kind of a gross name, isn't it? I'm sorry, guys. Design my sweaty mat. That's gross. You know, I think of like wrestling and like how wrestlers get like sweaty when they wrestle because you know it's a physical. Anyway, it's just kind of gross. Sweaty mats, ew. But that's what they chose for their name. No, the drivers are probably hearing me like, oh, you hate us. No, not really. It's just a kind of a gross name. Well, here we go. Big Burb, of course. Once again, our pole sitter with Bros and Burbs, with Rocket and Gilo on second, with Gilo, of course, taking the first stint for them. JH Dash in the second row. Ryulu behind. Joko for Grana Racing. Tech Ad behind him. Ferrari F15 for We Buy Your Boats. And Tipple Team Attack driver Teddy is happy behind them. Matt Not Matt is also right behind for, well, Design My Sweaty Mets. Ted Doris for Sandstorm. Zine for BBC Game Show. And so on and so forth. Plenty of drivers with plenty of skill on track here. And hopefully, with 55 laps to go, we're going to head things off into turn 1 with Big Bourbon Gilo. Oh, man. Lucas saying, Oink is raging already. Is he talking in chat maybe? Where is he? There he is.
Oh, Oink has someone in front of him right now.
Steel doors. There, give me 1 second. Water. It's gonna be a long one. Stay hydrated, guys. You drivers too. Stay hydrated. I know some drivers like to listen to the broadcast while they drive. I could never do it. I could never do that. I'm so focused on everything else, like my team call, what's happening on track, the leaderboard that I have to look at. There's so much you have to read and look at. Maybe chat even if there's like race control messages. To have a broadcast as well. Oh my gosh, there's so much information that I could not keep up with. But I know some of you like to keep it on as maybe background noise.
I've been told that this delay is caused by a team wanting to switch who's driving.
Oh man.
Uh-oh. I did tell everyone that it was very difficult to switch who's driving first, so unfortunately.
I wonder if it's because a driver had to leave. Perhaps that's the case. Which team and driver is it?
Apparently Goofy Goobers wants to switch who will be driving first.
There you go. Goofy Goobers is... Let's see if I can find them. I don't remember.
Should be Faxio. Oh, and for future reference, if you ever want, Riolu TM is actually Yazar. They're just on an alt account.
Oh, that makes sense. There you go. Well, Yazar, Riolu. Can't switch Doc Rover from Goofy Goobers. Goofers will have to DNS. Apologies for this. Oh no! They won't be able to race at all? Oh no. Is there a way to make him start from the pit lane maybe? Or did they or is it because Dark Robo like disconnected? Can they not switch drivers? Oh, that must suck. That must suck a lot for the team. I don't think they'll be able to race at all.
It is extremely difficult to switch drivers. Oh, starting.
Well, here we go. Finally! A little bit of a wait there for trying to switch the teams. Unfortunately, not being able to be done. Lesson learned for Goofy Goobers. Oh, Goofy Goobers and the rest of the drivers to get to watch as they will not start this race. But the rest of them are going to be going in 3, 2, 1. IEC is underway. Big Burb, Gilo coming out through turn 1. You can see the drivers using low collision mode to try and get past the other one into turn 1. You can see who can get there. Oh, they squished so quickly into turn 1 right there. You can see there is JH Dash and Riolu battling out for third right now. Oh, a little bit of a scrape there from Riolu. Oh my gosh. He's losing so much time. I wonder if everyone else is using push to pass at the opening stint, and JH Dash just lose a little bit of time there. A lot of drivers whiff the entrance. It must be the push to pass. It must be the push to pass as them go side by side for second place. It's Gilo and Riolu coming between each other. That's Rocket and Gilo and Chirp Academy both going at it right now. Man, the Birds teams are doing excellent right now. As Riolu, the second driver for Birds, second team, Chirp Academy, going through it, and he seemed to hold off Gilo for now. But Bros and Burbs driver, Big Burb, has managed to make it a huge gap ahead of the rest of the field. 2 seconds already between him and the next few drivers. There's really Gilo. There's JH Dash and Doris going at it between each other. JH Dash in a lot of fights going on right now. Seems to be holding on just enough, but maybe can he hold it? What push to pass does he have right now? Not too sure. He seems to have used it on the exit. He's getting a lot more speed on Sandoris. But we've seen drivers seem to miss their turns when they have too much speed. But he does nail it. He does nail it excellently. And oh, there goes, speaking of, Teddy's Happy whips the corner.
Unfortunate for Teddy, I think I believe Joka is in tandem because of that. Let's see. I wonder how Oinked is doing so far.
Yeah, he's in 11th place for True North. So he's trying to fight with IKEA Racing Juniors. There he is. He's right now getting past. Oh, too much speed into the first corner as he loses the position. And now he's going to have to fight with Casimir for League R. I think League R Goats. Yes. League R Goats with Casimir. He's coming through. There you go. The push to pass being used into effect, but it's too fast for Casimir. Man, drivers are learning to have to adapt to this extra speed boost. A lot of mistakes being done with push to pass. Wait, trying to stay ahead. Gonna try and track down Senior Casper as well. Currently in 11th place for True North. Coming through. There's on the section. He must have been qualifying. He has a lot more speed. Can he hold it onto this corner? Yes, he does. So he's right behind Senior Casper. He's gaining time on him. Very well job there from Oinked. As he keeps going. Let's take a look further up the field. We have, I believe...
We have a tandem between JH Dash and Riolu right now, aka Yazar. Oh, I say that just as Riolu gets pushed out of that tandem by, I believe, JH.
Oh, and he scrapes as well. That's going to get Senior Casper to try and make a move. And looks like he does. Can he hold on to it with an extra push to pass? Oh, lots of speed coming in. He holds on to the ice just a little bit.
Triple tandem here. I believe so.
Oh, yeah.
Oink
he
scrapes.
scrapes. There's one behind as well. That's Simon, Casimir, and Deceptive MC all coming in right behind as well. So you got this push the pass being very impactful in this race. You can get overtakes, but drivers can't seem to hold it on for these sharp corners. Oink still sitting in 11th. Hasn't made too many moves since his initial start from 17th. So Oink trying to get a triple tandem right in front of him. That's Joka, Riolu, and Senior Casper going through each other. That's Grana Racing Junior, Grana Racing, Trip Academy, and IKEA Juniors, I think. Oh, there goes Joka out of there with Riolu for Chirp Academy coming out ahead. He seemed to have dropped a lot of positions at the beginning of this race. He was sitting early on in the front spot. Let's take a look at Big Burb and Rosenberg still on top, but that gap is staying the same. Gilo, for Rocket and Gilo, of course, is right behind. He's slowly getting that gap. 2.4 seconds between these two.
Really impressive performance from Big Burb, holding off Gilo here. I believe Big Burb has put in a lot of practice on this track. So, but regardless, holding off Gilo is a pretty impressive feat. We'll see how this works out in the upcoming laps as well.
Yep, and he does have the fastest
lap
lap.
for Big Burb,
Yeah.
which does not provide points, but is regardless is still pretty impressive. So,
Well, it shows he's trying to gap and it's working. 2.21 seconds separate them now. We're looking at Ferrari 15 for We Buy Your Boat.
I believe Gilo isn't actually whiffing that that corner there. I believe that maybe wall tapping that might be faster. I don't believe so, but it could be more consistent is what it seems to be.
Perhaps. That gap
So interesting
isn't
strategy
changing
by
either.
Gilo.
Have to see who gets the faster lap coming into the last corner. So you can see who is doing better so far. Of course, push to pass makes things a little bit harder to understand. Who is using their push to pass boost when they can. There you go. The top three separated pretty well so far. Sandora's for Sandstorm right now. Of course, team leader of Sandstorm. Sitting in third. Good job from him. Holding off some of these drivers who are really pushing for that top spot. And right now sitting podium for Sandstorm. Of course, we have plenty more time to go. And oh, looks like we got backmarkers coming through. That is... Boy, I don't think he's racing, actually. So, we got that. There we go. Big Burb and Gilo finishing their lap. Big Burb just ahead by 0.6 on that lap as well. So the gap is increased to 3 seconds. And I think Sandstorm with, well, Sandora's is getting a little closer to Gilo. Let's take a look at Oink right now, who is trying to get past the next driver. It's Ice Skaters he's next coming up to, and it's Simon right now there.
Simon, our Williams friend here. Let's see if he's able to hold off Oink.
Yeah, that push to pass can be used defensively as well. Although it's a very scary thing, it seems, and maybe I wonder if there's any drivers who are choosing not to use push to pass if they've had mistakes of using it earlier. It looks like we've got a battle right behind as well. Oh my gosh, these three, Senior Casper, Joka, and Keisner, and then Zinzin right behind, all going just absolutely insane right now, all battling. Senior Casper is currently leading this group. Take a look back at Oink. Doesn't seem to make too much progress right now. Senior Casper right behind. He is the driver for IKEA Racing Juniors, and then Ligar, Goats, and Garana Juniors with Joka and Casimir. Trying to get past Senior Casper. It might work here. Looks like Casimir really using that push to pass on that wide sweeping corner. Look how much of a gap he increased to Senior Casper right now. Perhaps, oh, there's a bump there from Senior Casper, and 3 positions just got lost for the IKEA Racing Junior driver. Oh, bad news for him. Gonna have to forfeit all of that pace there. Zinzum getting the best of him for BBC Game Show. Hopefully do we get announcements for
We should 2
pits.
minutes before the
for the pit window
it
opens?
should be 2 minutes before the pit window opens and closes.
Great, awesome. We know when drivers can start making their moves. We'll have to keep an eye on this pit lane. Oh, a little mistake there from Casimir. Joker's going to take the best of him, and Garana Racing moving up to 10th position. We missed it, but we did see Oinked and True North get past Ice Skaters. His next objective is the IKEA main drivers further up the field. He's 6 seconds. Oh, another mistake though. Joka messes up the chicane there, and he's going to get Zine in the mix. He was sitting behind this group earlier on, and now he's looking to the front of this group, trying to get past Joka for Garana Juniors. Or, excuse me, Garana Racing. Underneath the Red Bull ring. Zinzum have separate themselves a little bit between the rest of this group now. Oh, a little scrape there. We saw it in qualifying. And Zinzum loses the position by just the silly mistake. And that's a position lost. League Our Goats gets ahead. See if he can make it back up on this next corner. Push the pass in use. But he stays a little bit too wide on the exit, and I don't think it's going to be enough. Perhaps another corner. No, it's another mistake. It's another one. Senior Casper is the next one up. Trying to get past Zinzum. Lots of action, lots of battling here in this group for about 10th position. Could go anyone's way right now. Senior Casper, no push to pass in use on this corner, but he does go a little bit wide. Trying to close that gap.
I want to point out Gilo has dropped down a position to 3rd at the moment to Sanders. Oh, and he scrapes. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Maybe in a tandem here with Ferrari? I don't think he has the speed to...
Yeah.
He doesn't have the speed.
Ferrari 15 just got ahead of Gilo. So
Gilo
starting on
4th
2nd, that's such an excellent position over the rest of these drivers. And now We Buy Boats into 3rd position and Sandstorm into 2nd. So a change in podiums with that mistake from Gilo. See if he can bring it back. You can see how
You're
long.
Still holding off Wanked impressively.
Oh yeah, it seems to have. He's lost position again. He's lost it back to Simon. True North into 9th again. So
Maybe a mistake from Oink here?
perhaps a scrape. We can see mistakes being commonplace for even the best drivers like Gilo with the push-to-pass system, making things a little bit harder to nail your braking points. So things these drivers will have to learn as this race continues. Of course, the drivers who there's only 2 of them might actually be a little bit of an advantage for them because each driver switch is going to have to relearn how push-to-pass works. I mean, they'll get experience from their teammates telling them how it works and what not to do. But yeah, the drivers or the teams who only have a couple drivers, they might get tired towards the end of this race, but they do have the experience of the push pass in use. And Gilo still messing it up, trying to make
Perfect tandem here between Oinked and Simon here.
Let's take a look.
Oinked using push to pass.
Push the pass to get ahead. Oh, there's a little bit of lag there from Simon, but he seems
Simon
to hold
takes the
on to the
corner
position.
perfectly.
Yeah. Excellent use of push to pass and the braking point from Simon. A little bit of lag though going on for him right now. These two battling it out for 8th position. True North ahead just by a little bit. Underneath the Red Bull. Going on the straight, you can see Simon maybe using some push to pass. I think both of them are right now. As we go into the sweeping corner. Don't mess it up, Mike. This is where you get where you did in qualifying. Don't make the same mistakes. And there you go. Through the sweeping corner, Simon using some more push to pass, get around. Perhaps not enough. Yeah, very, very wide sweeping corners through here. We're still getting the best of him right now, and maybe he's going to start pulling.
Oinked overturns
push the pass. Here you go. Oinked staying ahead.
Oinked went a bit wide and had to turn in to avoid some of the pack dice at the edge. But now he's using his push to pass, and I think that might be over for Simon there. Good battle there. Good job, Simon, our Squilliam's brother.
Yep, holding off Oinked, but not enough as Oinked gets position, and hopefully he can hold it on to the group this time. Let's take a look at Sandoris, who is slowly closing in on the lead driver, Big Burb, and they're getting real close now. Sandoris for Sandstorm and Rosenburbs with Big Burb coming together just for a little bit there. I think a little mistake there caused the closure. Seems to have grown a little bit since. It has grown over a second. Is this a back marker perhaps in place? No, I think that's Koyuj. I think he's just driving practice lap. I'm not too sure who he is.
Luckily, the drivers cannot see them, so we should be fine here.
Good to know. Well, Rocket and Gilo, specifically Gilo, has stayed in fourth. He hasn't been able to regain his position. He's got quite a gap to back to where he was. The gap between second and third has grown to 6 seconds. There is Vitor. I think he is, yeah, he's just practicing. So Big Burb staying ahead, but Sandoris getting really, really close here. Any mistake from Big Burb could lose his lead, especially into turn 1. You can see him getting real close there. 0.9 seconds. Oh, push the pass and use, and looks like Sandoris.
I think Big Burb messed up. Spamming a chat. I believe he messed up, and now Sandoris has the opportunity to pass here.
There you go. And changing lead. Sandstorm is taking home the front right now. Big Burb now looking ahead for drivers, not behind anymore. Although We Buy Your Boat with Ferrari 15 is behind, lurking in the shadows of this battle. I think there was an extra use of push to pass from Sandoris as well to make that move. And yeah, scary stuff for Big Burb now, as he's going to have to deal with Sandoris being ahead. And let's take a look at Oink, who is in a battle once again, it looks like. I think he just got ahead of Garana Racing driver Joka. There he is. So another position for True North. We expected seeing this happening now into 8th position. Next on his plate is Tipple Attack Team. Why do they say it so?
Tipple Attack Team. Yeah, that is how they signed up in the forum. So
it's not Triple Team Attack, which is a league.
It's Tipple Attack Team.
Yeah. Oh. The boat racing community, huh?
Amazing, isn't it?
Yeah. So Oink still making his march up the field in 8th position right now. He's got 7 seconds till his next driver of, I believe, there he is. Teddy is happy. Who's Sovakin must not be driving right now.
Yeah, the closest battle seems to be the battle for the league right now.
There you go. We do have something with Rocket and Gilo, so let's take a look at 32. Gilo further down, trying to get up on JH Dash and Ping Diff. Right? I believe that is right. Yeah. And then, of course, you have Vitor is just a practice driver, so ignore him. They can't see him. So these two drivers battling for 4th right now. After that huge mistake from Gilo, dropping him so many positions. See him struggling to adapt to push to pass right now.
We do have Delta Ghosting if that ever is needed, but that should only really come into place in the last half of the race. I believe someone has to get lapped 4 times for it to take into effect. So
well, there you go. So probably not going to be in use for quite a while. There you go. That's an effective use of push to pass from Gilo. Getting it much better through the sweeping corners. It seems like it's going a lot better when drivers using it are using it on these big wide corners versus straight into hairpin corners. And I think that's what Gilo is just about learning now. Learning a little bit late.
I believe the pit window should be opening somewhat shortly.
Perhaps we'll see some of these drivers switch their teams. Sandoris, does he have to switch for I can't look, sorry. Can you tell how many drivers? Oh, there goes another mistake from Gilo. So all that use, unfortunately not enough. And there's Bolt of Potato. Is he driving? He is. Uh-oh. He's stuck. He's stuck on the outside of the cones. And he has to drive
Oh,
all the way
no!
around. How did he even get through that?
My assumption is that
He jumped over a
got,
boat?
he jumped over a boat while Gilo was wall tapping it.
Oh
That
no.
is so unfortunate.
That is bad news for Bolt the Potato and his team, IKEA Racing. Getting past True North, the Grana Racing also got past them in that exchange. And oh, poor
That's
guy. You can see him trying to get back over the cones, and it doesn't work because we don't have boat utils on for higher than a block. So if he can't get over the cones, he has to go around it. I hope we have in place, now that we see that, maybe perhaps barrier blocks on top of cones to prevent that from happening again. Because that's disastrous for Bolt, and it really sucks because there's nothing he could really have done about it, and it wasn't really an expectation for him to do it. But too bad for him. Let's take a look back at the front. Sandoris has Segi right behind him, or right in front of him, and Matt not Matt. So these are drivers he is lapping already. We're lap 13 right now, and oh, a big scrape from him, and Bergman's gonna retake the lead, and that's gonna be a retake of the lead. Bros and Burbs in front, Sandoris into second now with Sandstorm. So big mistake there, trying to overtake back markers. You can see him now, he's getting cleared. Pit windows open. Uh-oh, let's see who will enter the pits on this opening stint. So keep an eye out on the right. We should see drivers saying in pit in your top 15 if anyone goes in. How many different pit windows are there during this race? Is there 4 of them?
3.
There's 3. So drivers will have to pit it right now. You can see there's Big Burb going in right now. So the leader of the race is pitting right now. You can see him going through into the pit lane. Where is his team? There's Tipple, so it's not there. He's gonna have to go. Oh, he has to go up and over. There's Mopeki. Let's check it out. He's gonna swap with Mopeki, and it's the first ever driver exchange done in boat racing history. Big Burb is done for the day, and Mopeki is in for the leading car of Bros and Birds. So they're coming out into 5th position. It looks like we see other drivers perhaps making switches. Nope, those are. Oh, it's so hard to see. There's so many drivers. There's Brecky. There's Teddy's going out. Brecky coming in right now. And there's IKEA Racing Terraformer out, Bolt out, and Terraformer in as well. Perhaps some other drivers have switched as well. Looks like Afro MLG is in as well for Piranha Racing. Oh, this is so cool to see. Oh my word. Who else is entering the pit lane? There's TechAd coming in right now. I don't think he does have to pit. Does have to switch if he doesn't want to. I believe there's only 2 of them. But I think it looks like he might. There's New T going in. There we go, making the driver switch, and uh-oh, I think there is a problem between them. Nudie is underneath the track. Uh-oh. Nudie is underneath. Oh, he's out of the boat. Can he get back in? Oh, no.
How could that have happened?
I hope...
Oh, there we go.
Well, he did slash boat. I don't know if that worked for him. It looked like it did. He has switched, so I think he's okay. I think he fixed it.
That's interesting. That never happened in testing. I wonder what could have happened there.
There's XB coming in. Is Sandstorm doing a second pit?
No.
It just says
the
they're
window
still...
is just a bit wider.
Okay. Oh, it does switch. So who's driving for Sandstorm now? Is it's Iltis. So Sandstorm has switched, and they are out. Iltis is now driving for their team. Rocket and Gilo has yet to pit. He has chosen not to. So that will stay. I believe that is still, it should still be Gilo Racing in the front. There you go. You can see him there. Gilo still on track, but True North hasn't pit either, which isn't a surprise. Oint is probably their best driver, and is going to try and redeem himself. And right now, 2nd place for him. Of course, he still has that pit lane to go. And Bros and Burbs now is Mopeki, right? Yes, Mopeki into Bros and Burbs. The 2nd car now. So maybe, and then Sandstorm as well. So changes in the pit lane, pretty exciting there. As Rosenberg's driver now, Mopeki, is in the car. Iltis Amor is driver for Sandstorm. Now P3 right now. And he is getting used to the new push to pass. Uh-oh, we have a boat on track. Oh, and I think that's True North driver Oint going in, and Rocket and Gilo as well. Let's take a look at 32 Gilo coming in. Is he switching with Rocket? There's Rocket. He's trying to switch. There he is. He's in, and oh, he's facing the wrong way. So Rocket, 32 Gilo out, Rocket in. Let's take a look at Oink. He might have missed his switch. There you go. He's coming in now. Life Network is now in. Oink out for True North, and there you go. Some more switches being happening, and pit windows about to close. So you see the switch in drivers now being put into effect. Most drivers have entered the pit lane, except Ice Skaters actually is going in now. So we'll see them. And I think BBC Game so with Zine Zoom is already out, and driver coming in for that team. Can we find them? There he is. Martinitis in for BBC Game Show. So after pit windows are done, we still have Sandstorm on top with Iltis Amor in the lead. We can see another switch. There's Luke Dexter boys driving for Hyperglide as well. So that team, I know that team only has 2 drivers, and they have elected to make their switch now. I wonder if they're going for just every pit they make a switch, and then they continue each time they have to. Oh, big bump there from Hyperglide driver. Luke Dexter boys off of Iltis's boat. I mean, it's possible. I'm surprised I didn't see it. It is definitely possible for some of these teams who don't need to, who only have 2 or 3 drivers, to pit twice in the pit window, right?
No, it is not.
It is not. Okay.
Unless not in one pit at least.
Well, I mean, could you pit 2 laps in a row? Because it is open. It's open for 6 minutes, right?
Yes, but we will. We keep an eye. Race control is keeping an eye on that. We don't allow that.
Okay. Well, good to know. But even if you don't switch drivers, even if let's say Oink could have. Oh, wall tap there. I think he was going for a boat tap, maybe Mopeki. Oh, scrape there for Mopeki. That's going to be a loss. It's Dr. Spats for We Buy Your Boat is in. We missed that transition. And actually, after all things that are done, there you go. True North is in 6th position now. So, very good stint from Oink. After that messed up qualifying, he's brought it back slowly. He's bringing it into a podium contention, possibly. Into 6th for True North. He, of course, is behind Rocket Ray. Let's take a look at Rocket Ray's out on track again. We haven't seen him drive in quite a while. And there he is, getting past Luke Dexter boys, who's struggling with this boat, it appears. And of course, right behind is Life Network for True North. We'll see what his stint can do to help bring back the position for his team after that qualifying session. Getting past Luke Dexter boys right now. So the pack is kind of separated a little bit, and drivers are slowly getting used to the push to pass, but with the switch in drivers, perhaps it maybe looks a little bit different. So I think the racing environment is going to look a little different than what it was before as drivers come in and out, paces change. Experience with the push to pass mode is, reset pretty much, as Life Network is going to have to learn how to use it effectively. We see drivers logging off after their stint, like see Simon there taking a break, perhaps making a walk outside or something is a good move if he knows he has to pit in, or he has to be ready to drive again in 20 minutes time. Go outside, take a walk. Could be fun.
I mean, it is something you can do. Let's see. Gotta keep up with who is actually driving for what team now.
Yeah, so here's Nudie right now, who had that pit. And there's Life Network using push to pass, I think, to get past Nudie. And it's gonna work for now as long as he sticks the corner. And it looks like he does. Nudie goes a little bit too wide, and he loses position. We saw him mess up. That had a weird bug with the driver swap. Nudie switching for Kebab delivery drivers. So a little bit of a setback for their team. Only 13th now, and an extra couple mistakes here from Nudie. The other thing is that the drivers in the second stint haven't really had a chance to warm up on these on this track, and they were driving earlier. They were putting in laps before qualifying, perhaps during qualifying, during the break as well. But since then, they haven't been able to drive, and I think drivers are just having to learn how to get used to driving again without that without the warm up that they usually get for most leagues, because they're expected to drive the whole race. But this one's too long for someone to drive the entire time.
We also got we do got Rocket Rays on track right now. His first appearance in, I believe, since FC1 Suzuka.
Is that his last appearance?
I believe so.
Perhaps. I don't know. It's hard to keep track. He was in Summit last year though, wasn't he? I guess that was a whole year ago. Did he try it for fun? He might have. He might have been driving in fun.
He might have drove for fun. That is true.
Laser with the.
That is definitely the last.
knowledge.
Suzuka is definitely the last time I've seen Rocket Rays.
Yeah, it's been quite a while since I've seen him too. But he's back, trying out IEC. We'll see if he sticks with it, if he likes it. What stint are they on? Sorry, I haven't been looking at the chat. They're on second stint now. So it's a second driver for the 14. For a 4-stack. I think most teams have switched drivers on this opening stint, from the opening stint to the second one, just to try it out. We'll see if the three. Looks like Waltep has appeared. Uh-oh. Where is this Waltep? My guess is over the hairpins. Let's find it.
Let's see. I know where it is.
Well, where is it, TDG?
It is right under the bull.
Hey, take a look. It's still a little balloon. Oh, that's tough. Tiny balloon. Can you fit through that? Yeah, you could. That's going to be hard to catch. I don't think I bet some of these drivers won't even notice this. Let's see. There's his driver.
We
Yeah.
shall see.
And his skull's coming through. There's Life Network for True North. Not seeing it. True North up into 5th now, by the way. Getting past Rocket himself. And trying to catch up to Ping Dip. Quite a difference between those two. 13 seconds. When that chest boats don't work in the worst way possible. Oh, that is a shame. No one's taking this wall tap though. Perhaps you can see all the other team drivers. There's Killer, there's JH Dash who are driving. There it goes. There's Faxio hitting the wall tap. The other drivers. Quite a battle between here. There's a bunch of drivers in this section right here. There's Sweats Clan right now for P14. Designed by Sweaty Mats. Kebab Delivery drivers Nudie. Brecky behind. He's crouching for some reason. Does he have the crouch key? There, he's on crouch. Brecky and Terraformer as well behind them. So, yeah, quite a battle between this group here. Sweats Clan currently leading it. And then Kebab, I believe, is Terraformer, I think? Or is it Brecky on Kebab? Not sure. Oh, Brecky's on a different lap. Brecky's on a different team. He's on Tipple Team Attack. Tipple Attack team.
Tipple Attack Team, yes.
And so he's about a lap Sweats, actually. Yeah, you can see there's a giant gap between position 12th and 13th. It's a minute between Ligar Goats and Segi Delphine. So we didn't actually see Segi Delphine in top 15 at all until now. But here they are. 13th place. And I think that is...
I do believe there was some unfortunate bugs during the pit window, but it will be fixed by next race for sure. So
Segi Delphine, 56 Factio right there. Is this really Red Bull Ring? Yes, it is Red Bull Ring. It is it's an extended version of it using the Osterreich ring, the old Osterreich ring. But there's certainly turns of the F1 version. It's just a different version than perhaps F1 fans are used to. Let's take a look at I don't even remember who was driving anymore. I think Mopeki was in Rosenberg's, right? Yes.
I believe so. Yes.
And then right behind it's Kanye Kane Wets for Ping Diff, right behind We Buy Your Boat. And We Buy Your Boat is headed by, not Italian name. Is it Dr. Spatz? It is. He's trying to chase down Mopeki right now. This is the battle for second, yes. Oh, it's so mind warping. As commentators, we're gonna have to get used to remembering who's on what team. It's a lot harder to do when they switch. But here we go, Mopeki right now for Bros and Birds. One of the bros, I guess. Is he a bro or a bird, Mopeki? I mean, we have Big Bird, who's obviously a bird. Mopeki a bro? Don't know. Dr. Spat's behind.
I would. Maybe he's a. Well, currently he's 2-8, so.
He does look like 2-8-1-8 right now. Yeah. Perhaps he's a bro.
Maybe 2-8's a bird. Maybe that's what his skin is.
I have no idea. So weird. So, not much changing between these two right now. I think we haven't seen too much action in the second stint as drivers have separated themselves quite a bit. Let's say, look, maybe we can spectate Dr. Spat. See him driving right now through the opening sector of the track. Going through Dr. Spats for We Buy Your Boats. Who, of course, we saw him switch out during the first change in drivers. So it's now his turn. After a couple laps, he's getting used to the track again. He's warmed up enough. You can see his sights are set on the driver ahead. Well, there's Luke Dexter Boys between them. We can see Mopeki way up there, whose gap has actually grown a little bit. So, not enough for him. Let's take a look at Zine's teammate, who is
I was watching
Martinkus.
wall tap there, and I believe
Ooh.
we had a brief tandem between Lyfin and Italian name because Lyfin messed up the wall tap, but I believe he used push to pass to get it. Get Italian name out of his hair. Let's see. We also got
big scrape from Martinitis for BBC Game Show. 1 Dragon, 2 lap down isn't gonna try and challenge Terraform. Terraform is too far behind after a mistake earlier, so not enough to make a move there. Lucky for Martinitis.
I'm going for the wall tap as well. Very tricky.
Yeah, Terraformer went for it again. He messed up. Brecky does as well for triple team attack. Triple attack team. Oh my gosh. Well. We can see the racing has kind of not stalled, but it's situated itself. We can kind of see who's going for the front, who's looking for podiums, who's struggling to stay within the top 10, and who's looking to get into that top 10. It's kind of changed a little bit. We can see, of course, Sandstorm on top right now. Bros and Birds in second, 11 seconds behind. So the gap has increased quite a bit since the driver swap. We Buy Our Boat. They still holding on to third with Dr. Spats. Ping Diff behind in fourth, and True North with Life Network now into fifth position now. They're doing very good job, Life Network and Oink, bringing back from the qualifying mistake into fifth position. I'm saying our team is cooked. Oh no, Cactus.
Our team is cooked. Rip. If ever needed, by the way, you are able to do /team info to see who's in the who's driving.
Oh, that is useful to know.
I believe you should be able to do that. Yes.
Team. Team. I can't do it.
Are you not opt?
I guess not. I cannot do team info. We can't find out. Okay, I have my phone. I'll tell you, guys. I'll tell you. Is it Nutty then? It's not Nutty. I mean, it's 2 U's. I think it's Nutty. There's Executive Voice. He's probably at this point a couple laps down where drivers he'll be Delta ghosted for people like Life Network who gets past, trying to shrink that gap to Ping Diff right behind.
let's see. Don't have any close battles at the moment.
Let's take a look at...
Geodelas currently oh wait, we got a tandem between Geodelas and Terraformer at the moment.
There we are. This is for P19, looks like. P18.
Might be a lap. Might be.
Yeah, I think it's a lap
Geodelas
driver.
might
Yeah,
be a lap
Terraformer's in
drive.
9th, and that's for IKEA.
Unfortunate.
So the wall tap is going away soon. Uh-oh. Hopefully people got use of it.
Oh, now we got one between Brecci and Geodelas. Let's see. Might also be lapping.
Yes,
Yeah,
it is, Brecky.
appears to be.
Lapping Geodelas. So gaps have started to increase a little bit. 11 seconds between Sandstorm and Bros and Burbs. We buy your boat into 3rd. And Diff into 4th. They're getting a little close to We Buy Your Boat. Who's driving for them right now? Can I do it now? No, I can't do it.
Should be Kane.
Thank you. Kane into 4th for Ping Diff is starting to close in. You can see the gap between him and the We Buy Your Boats boat of Dr. Spats into 3rd. So it's starting to catch up. I think the experience Kane has, starting to really learn how push to pass works. He's gotten used to it and is now starting to put in the pace and is slowly closing in on Dr. Spats for 3rd position in this race. The great thing about these pit stops is that because there's only 4 of them, or 3 of them, and there needs to be 3 pits, the pit strategy is all pretty identical, which shows that we can really see who is battling for what right now. This is a true fight for 3rd position and a chance to stay on the podium if positions hold this way. So can Dr. Spats hold off Kane enough before his driver swap? We'll have to see. We Buy Your Boats have done an excellent job so far, pulling off into podium spots, but maybe catching up to him as Kane
is
closer.
right on his tail.
Closer and closer.
Gap has shrunk to about 0.7 now. I believe we almost have a tandem here.
Oh, into
I
turn
believe-
1, and I think
Kane
it
has tandem.
And there you
And I
go.
think it's
Down the
over just
inside
like
of
that.
turn 2, Kane gets it done. 3rd position for him, unless Dr. Spats has some push to pass using on the straight. I think it's enough, though. Nope. Oh,
And,
wall tap there from Kane. So perhaps that is effective, but it doesn't seem to be so. I think Dr. Spats got a little bit closer there with the wall tap. Maybe the wall tap's useful when you're using a lot of push to pass and you have a lot more speed. So you just... Yeah, you can see the wall tap is gone at the red ball. I guess it's just a ball. It's not really red, but you know.
And just as a reminder, if we ever want, we can hop into Team VCs.
True. Maybe we could try this. Who do we have in our team strategy? Let's take a look at True North right now. Let's talk to them in 5th position. So we're gonna jump into their call. We got 3 minutes till the pit window, and we'll see how they are doing.
Right.
True North. Hello, guys.
Hello.
How are we doing right now in 4th position? Or yeah, 5th position.
Considering how terribly I did in one-shot qualifying, things are going super well actually.
Yes, you managed
So,
to pull it together pretty well.
I put it together, and then we noticed Teddy went in for triple team attack, whatever the name.
Yeah.
Okay, triple attack team. And then Teddy went out for them. I decided to stay longer because I'm faster than him, and things worked out perfectly. We watched all the other teams pit, and we learned from them. So,
There you go.
sitting in P5, we're gonna hope we stay ahead of Rocket and Gilo. We have a new driver trying out here. It's a test race, so we're just seeing how well he does, and
Yes, Mars Citadel,
hopefully
right?
we can stay in the top 5. I'm hoping we stay in the top 5 to the end of the race.
Yeah, Mars, you are actually, after this pit, you are going to have to try and hold off 6 seconds to Gilo. How are you feeling about that?
Yeah, we'll see how it goes. I might ruin the whole race, but hopefully not.
It's a test race. Don't stress about it, bro. It's
Yeah. Well, how is...
Canadians together strong.
I have a question for you guys. How is push to pass working for you? We see a lot of mistakes happening in the opening laps, and it's slowly calmed down a little bit, but
Yeah, I decided to go out first because I'm probably the person who adapts the best in the team. I taught Life in different tricks, how to use it throughout the entire track, and it's working out very well.
awesome. Well, exciting for you guys. We're gonna move out of here so you can figure out your pit strategy and have a good race.
All
Good
right.
good luck staying in 5th position, you guys.
Good luck, True North. Good
Thank
luck,
you.
Mars.
Have fun.
Interesting insights from True North there.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, the Canadians figuring it out very well in this race so far, and we'll see what they do into the pit strategy of the opening of the pit lane
On
right
our
now.
first pit, Hyperglide here is going to be our first pit of this pit window.
There you go. Guarana Racing also into the pits right now. There's so many pit lanes. It's hard to track who is where. We can see a switch for Guarana Racing. Uh-oh, I think they do have a problem. There you go. Unvincent out onto track. Being switched out from, of course, Alpha MLG into Unvincent. We see IKEA. There's Luke Dexter boys coming in for Hyperglide, making a swap here. Behind them, there is Newty, who... Oh, I think he went the wrong way. Oh, no! Newty, yep, there he goes. He's supposed to go up the rails, and he went underneath. So, mistake there from Newty, having to... switch out. The front drivers are all coming in though right now. There's Skibidi Toiletta, Kanye Eats going in. Dr. Spats in third. We will watch him switch out. Who is he switching out with? Ice Joe for We Buy Your Boats is in. JH Dash for Ping Diff is in.
Wait a second. Mopeki with Brosenbirds. All right. Quick swap there.
Yep, he is out. Who is in for Rosenberg? Is it Killer? No.
Killer goal.
Killer for Rosenbergs right now. We see him all coming out of the pit lane right now. Oh boy!
I think we had a pit jump there with from 2SDG. Oh, unfortunately messed it up.
Well, here you go. We might see some fights here. Yeah, third is Killer right now.
A lot of people coming out.
JH Dash behind him. Looks to be fourth now. So really short gap between those two drivers right now. Rosenbergs with now Killer and Ping Diff with now JH Dash. Both right next to each other. Oh, big whip from Killer and JH Dash. He's already had racing experience, JH Dash. He drove the first in, right? So he knows how to drive this track, has been warmed up, understands how push to pass works. Killer is not the case. This is his first time out today, and it might be a little bit of an advantage for JH Dash to use push to pass against Killer. Let's take a look at not Mopeki. He's done. Sandstorm
Mopeki,
drivers. Iltis Amor coming in. Looks like Satomni is out onto track now. So there you go. Switch for the Sandstorm team. And Teddy is happy as well coming out into P8 right now. Triple team attack. Ooh, right next to Satomni there for Sandstorm. So lapping, I think, right now. Looks like. Yeah, Sandstorm still stays ahead of the rest. Let's take a look at, we talked with Life Network earlier, and he is making the switch to Mars Citadel, so he's going to have to fend off Rocket and Gilo. Speaking of Rocket and Gilo, who is switching out? Rocket Race is going in. Is he going to make the switch? There's only two of them, so it's just the two drivers. And it looks like he is. Gilo's waiting, and they're going to make the swap now. And there they go. Gilo is in. So Rocket will take a break for now. Gilo is in, and Mars Citadel of True North will have to fight off Rocket and Gilo. Well, just Gilo. There you go. And I think We Buy Your Boat has actually split the middle of them. It appears to be so. And then he's got...
window closing soon. Got Killer Wolf stuck behind Wrath of Finland right now. And then JH stuck behind Killer Wolf. So interesting to see how this goes. Oh! Overtake by Killer Wolf here on Wrath of Finland.
There we go. So yeah, keep an eye on JH Dash and Kill. This is the battle for second place. The experience of JH Dash with the push to pass and the track of and just general experience of IEC is maybe pushing him into favor here of this battle, but he has to get around Wrath of Finland, who is a lap down, perhaps making things a little bit challenging for him at this moment. But he has got ahead. Let's take a spectate of JH Dash right now. See how fast these drivers are going when we get on board with the push to pass. I think we do have an issue with Zinzum. He's saying, I can't get in the boat. I'm not sure what's happening there.
Interesting. What?
We do have a battle though.
Zinzum.
I think Kilo just scraped and JH Dash is gonna take the position from him. Bros and Birds back into second, or excuse me, Ping Diff. Sorry, I didn't update yet. Ping Diff back into second. Man, look at the gap they have made to Sandstorm. Sandstorm was made to the rest of the field. They're at 23 seconds. The Tumney at the helm now of Sandstorm. We've got a lot of room between him and JH Dash. And as about more than halfway through the race as it stands. Hopefully the BBC team has managed to find a way back onto track. They seem to have an issue.
I believe it is. I believe it's been fixing. Seems to be driving fine for now.
Good to know.
Sandstorm is currently running away with this race, by the way.
Absolutely. Yes, Tumney now. So big gains from both Sandoris and who just subbed out? Was it
Iltis.
Iltis, yes. Iltis. Thank you. And Iltis making huge gains. Can Satamni do more of the same? He doesn't really need to do more of the same. He could just hold a good pace. And as long as he doesn't sacrifice a 23-second lead, it should be theirs to keep. Of course, backworkers are getting to be a problem now throughout this race as drivers have gone in and out of the pits. Drivers have switched and pitted and slowed down, scraped even for NA Skulls.
I believe we had a battle between Rocket and We Buy Your Boat driver Ice Joe, but I think he got through real quickly.
Yeah,
Up in front,
Gilo trying to make a wall
got
tap
Gilo.
to get past. Oh, we have an issue. It's Ice Joe who went over Gilo on the wall tap. And we've seen this before at the opening laps. And yeah, you have to go around the cones to get past. And Ice Joe suffering the consequences there into 6th now for We Buy Your Boat. Uh-oh. Losing more positions. What actually gets past is True North of Mars Citadel. Let me find him. Into 5th position. Right behind Gilo. So Mars Citadel actually putting in pace compared to the highly decorated 32 Gilo.
I do believe actually Gilo just overtook Mars
Oh.
a couple turns ago.
Okay, well he's staying on a little bit for now. He's staying on pace. Yeah, so he's gonna have to.
IKEA Racing. Let's see who would be driving there. I believe that's gonna be Bolt. Bolt in a tandem with Unt. Oh, and Unt gets bumps. That's unfortunate. The Garana Racing driver gets bumped right as I TP to him.
There you go. Bolt
Unfortunately, that can happen. That can unfortunately happen.
Some
with,
tuning changes mid-track. Ooh, what do we got? What's new? Is this new?
It's looking like it's gonna be turn. I don't know what turn this is, but it's in the middle of the track.
Ah. Yes, on the real track, on the F1 track. Yeah, some new packs, mixed ice section has been added. Gyro's gonna have to learn to adapt to the change. More mixed ice as well. The gap has actually decreased a little bit between Satamni, who's currently leading for Sandors. It's decreased to 21 seconds between him and JH Dash. So JH does have pace on Satamni right now, but there's a huge
Will it be
buffer he has to get
enough?
through. Yeah, it is quite a gap to try and close in, but he's making it way. I mean, heck, we have maybe another 30 minutes of racing, so it's possible. It's very possible, and depending on how Satamni does, depending on how JH Dash can close the gap, there's a possibility that this one gets away from Satamni. It's gonna be harder as
There's a
the race
chance.
goes on because, of course, this is Satamni's first couple laps driving around the Red Bull Ring with this push to pass, and as the more he gets used to it, the harder it's going to be for JH Dash to close the gap.
We have a tandem between Zine and Bolt at the moment.
Yeah, Zine said he had issues with pit stops between him and Killer and BBC Game Show. He's going to try and get past Bolt Potato with the push to pass down the straight, and looks to work. Can he hold the turn? He goes way too wide. Bolt's going to come out ahead. Yeah, and they're into tandem now, Bolt and Zine. Both right next to each other. I believe they're on are they on different laps? They might be on different laps. Zine is in 11th right now for BBC Game Show, and Bolt in 7th.
I believe.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, they're on
But I do
different laps.
believe Zine is most likely the faster driver between these two. So despite being lapped, I do believe Zine has the pace here. With push to pass as well.
Whoa,
Oh, Bolt
big
going
push
for
to
the wall
pass.
tap.
Yeah. Interesting
Interesting
stuff.
tandem here between these two.
Absolutely. I mean, it's, yeah, like I said, you know, Zine's left, and we can see him using push to pass on the straight. So let's see who's using them where. Using a little juice there. Try and stay in tandem, get ahead of Bolt. Down through the next couple corners here. Bolt staying in fronts for now. A little bit of, oh, there goes. There's some push to pass from Zine on the exit of the corner, as you mentioned. Seems to work effectively for his strategy here. Zine's just inching out a little bit more. Can he stay unlapped?
Oh,
Switch up again. Bolt
Bolt fighting
Potato.
back.
Oh, there goes
Zine
more.
might have
Yeah,
taken- oh.
Zine's using more now. So you can see them both using as much as they can. I think they're both probably depleted their push to pass, and they're just using whenever it gets like enough to be useful.
I believe that
I think-
might be it for Bolt here.
I think Zine might have it here. There you go. Switch through the chicane, and yeah, I think it's pretty certified. Of course, strategic use of push to pass and strategy could shake things up between here. We do have a 2-second gap between. There's a Satamni for P1 actually lapping both of them. This is Segi Delphine and P12 also a lap down, trying to chase down Zinzoom. Who else we got behind them? There's Teddy is happy for Hippo Team Attack. He just got past Corona Racing. We missed it as we were watching the other battle. But into 8th for him in the Corona Racing driver. Vitor. Excuse me, he's in Corona Juniors. It's on Vincent. And there's 2nd place, JH Dash for Ping Diff. 18 seconds now separating Satamni and JH Dash for the front 2 spots. It's slowly closing between these two, and I think the drivers of Ping Diff are really wanting this stint to last as long as possible.
Let's see. I believe we just had an overtake by Wrath of Finland on by Wrath of Finland on Kebab drivers. Let's see. We have a tandem between Silvakin and Matt here. I don't know if it'll last long.
There he is, driving for Sweaty Mats. Oh, big whiff there from Silverkin, 18th. Yeah, it is a lapped driver. So move on. Let's take a look at a 32 Gilo. Uh-oh. What happened? Didn't break anything. I almost teleported Gilo somewhere. That would have been bad.
Don't do that.
Gilo is currently trying to fend off the Rosenberg's driver right behind. 3 seconds behind is killer. So
Rocket and Gilo have made their way from 6th to 3rd here in this stint.
yeah, not
Really
too
impressive
bad.
performance by then.
Yeah, big gap though between him and Ping Diff ahead. 27 seconds. Biggest, one of the biggest gaps on the field. Of course, we can look down. You can see 51 seconds from 10th to 11th, and then it gets to minutes later on.
Speaking of gaps, the gap between Sandstorm and Pink Diff have shortened from 21 seconds to 17 here.
Yeah, it's getting much closer, isn't it? There may be an opportunity here in the near future on lap 34 of 55. So the laps are starting to tick down. I think they're realizing that they are going to have to push really hard to try and close the gap and make an overtake before the end of this race. And of course, there's one more pit that needs to go. One more driver swap that is needed. And maybe drivers will field their fastest drivers if available. Who are the drivers yet to go for Sandstorm and Ping Diff, who is probably up next?
I believe everyone has gone on Sandstorm and Ping Diff, I believe. Oh,
So
spill on turn 1 here.
So we do get a pick. Oh, bunch of water there. Oh my gosh, Segi getting the worst of it. Driver gonna have to be pinched to the inside of the corner. This might be really challenging for drivers. We'll see who can hold on to it. Unvincent nails it perfectly. Vitor does not. We'll see who's coming next through the water spill. Oh, 2SDG couldn't figure it out. Had to scrape a little bit in the water. Currently P10 for him and League Argos. There's Gilo slowing down just a little bit, messing up. Taking the understanding how it works. Oh, Kilolo doesn't understand it fast enough. Big loss for him in Bros and Birds.
Yeah, the teams will have to communicate here to let each other know what's happening. Otherwise, unfortunately, the water is right on the racing line. And it does make this corner significantly harder.
There's Mars Citadel currently for True North in 6th position. We saw some of the drivers ahead, and he actually does get ahead of We Buy Your Boats driver Ice Joe right there into 5th again for True North. Next up, Bros and Birds. Who else do we have going through? Matt Not Matt making it through the water section. There's Steel Door missing it a little bit. Bold Potato getting on top of another driver. Zine Zoom. Satomni, lead driver messing up the water section. That gap is going to slowly shrink if he keeps doing that.
We'll see if Jay's coming up to the skip or to the water now. Let's see if he knows. It appears he does.
He does. That's going to be quite a closed couple seconds gained there. Yeah, into 14 seconds now. So big change there. That could play in very well into JH Dash and Ping Diff's strategy here against Satomni and Sandstorm. You can see Sandstorm right there. Yeah, a lot of drivers ahead of him. Watch out for lagging driver. NA Skulls seems to have managed to get away cleanly for Satomni. He does get behind Zinzu, who we've seen as a fast driver as he unlapped himself earlier, and now is P11. But he is getting lapped by Satomni. So, I think again, I think he's getting lapped a second time.
We do have two SDG slowly catching up to Vitor here, as he's catching up to a lap driver. This seems to be four positions, so we'll see if 2S is able to catch up here. It's only a 3-second gap at the moment.
There we go. 2SG
P9.
currently, yeah, P10 and P9 for League R, Goats, and Grana Racing. Vitor right now holding off for that top, for the 9th position. But he's being closed in pretty quickly here by 2SDG. Is it possible for him to make a move on this lap here? I think a better release and maybe some push to pass being used for 2SDG, but it's not enough yet. Oh, but he messed up. They both messed up the corner. Oh, I thought it was done for 2SDG, but he's lucky enough that Vitor made a similar mistake, and he's actually being chased down by 32 Gilo in Rocket and Gilo, of course. Lurking behind, ready to make to lap these drivers. As they go to the water section, does he nail it? Oh, there he goes. 2SDG.
360.
360s around Vitor, makes a position into 9th position. Good job from him.
Right behind we got Gilo.
Yeah, he's currently sitting in a quite an island. He's got 13 seconds behind him with Rosenbergs, and about ahead of him is 25 seconds to Ping Div, who has shortened it to only 10 seconds. That is very scary. So Tommy seems to be stuck behind Zinzoom. Last time we checked in with him, he was still behind him. And 10-second gap now. We can see there's Tommy, and then right behind, that is Sovakin. It's not JH Dash. There he is, JH Dash behind. So it's possibility, 14 laps to go. So we'll probably see 15 more minutes of racing before this one is wrapped up. Tuning has switched back, so perhaps through the main section of the check. Drivers will have to switch back to the blue ice of what it was before. JH Dash, a little bit of a script there in the water section, but has managed to do just enough. 9 seconds now between the two lead cars. We should see.
Could, in theory, use the water to outside block stop if you figure out how to do that.
That's pretty impressive tech right there from JH Dash. We should see a pit window coming through shortly, no? I mean, we're on lap 42. So we might see the final pit window open, everybody get their last pit stops in. And we'll see what especially these top two teams, what driver changes will they make to try and increase their chances of winning the first race here.
So it's gonna be Kane on Ping Div.
Oh, big scrape there from JH Dash. Big mistake. Oh, that's gonna be a lot of lost time. I think it's gonna grow above 10 seconds again. Yes, it does. Up to 12 seconds. That's not good for him and his chances. That 3 seconds has been lost. He's got to crawl, scrape and claw his way back. Try and get under 10 again. Further down the grid, we can see you by your boat trying to get. Oh, another mistake from JH Dash going too wide. Oh, I think he might be wanting a driver change now if he keeps making these mistakes. 2 mistakes in the same lap. But I think the Tommy and Samsung also made a mistake. As it's back down.
Yeah, Gat's back down to 10 seconds. Yeah, after they pay her, it's going to be Kane against either Sandris or Iltisamore. So it's going to be interesting to see if he's going to be able to catch those 10 seconds in these last 12 or so laps. With the pit window opening soon here.
Yeah, I'll have to see. Who would you pick? Sandoris or Iltis? I don't know who's been doing better today. It seems like I think Iltis
did make that large 23-second gap in an instant too, so
perhaps
but it could have been just a lack of skill from the stint 2 drivers on the other teams as well. Hard to tell, really.
Yes. Well, it's still hovering around 10 to 11 seconds right now. As the pit window should open up in just a few seconds here. I wonder if they'll get the pit window open right. No, not enough for JH Dash to get through. It might be possible that the pit window will open up between the 10 seconds of Sandstorm and Ping Div, where they'll get an earlier pit stop than the rest. I think somebody's going to the pit lane already. Oh, that's somebody walking around. Never mind.
Oh, I was going to say, what?
That would have been crazy. I wonder if anyone has ever tried to. I don't see anyone on off pit strategy.
I don't believe so. I believe some people in stint 1, or going from stint 1 to stint 2, were exiting as the pit window closed because they pit slightly too late.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't believe anyone has on purpose done that yet.
If the pit window closes, is the exit slowed down as well, or is it just the front?
Exit as well, yes.
Exit as well. Ooh, that's scary. Yeah, 30 Gila just at the fastest lap of 127.9. So into third.
Crazy lap.
Yep. Trying to increase the gap between him and Rosenbergs.
In fact, that's 4 seconds faster than world record. How is that possible?
I don't know.
I wonder what Chilo did there.
Is it the wall tap? Pit window's open. Let's take a look at our pit lane, see who is going to be going in to their stops. We can see drivers already making the call. There's Mars Citadel.
True North.
Yeah.
True North is gonna be our first person into the pit here.
Yeah, that's good for him because Marston, I think, knows he's the slowest driver on their team. And he's lucky that he can get in super early to give as much time to his faster two teammates. As he goes in, it looks like it's life now. We're going to take the final stint to try and get back into opponent's spot. There's a Tumney for Sandstorm. Who's coming in? It's Iltis, who's being chosen to try and get away from Pink Diff and JH Dash. We managed to get in. Let's take a look at where JH Dash is right now. He's still on track, so I think he's going to wait. Yeah, he missed his chance, and I think he's going to have to wait a whole nother lap before he goes in again. So interesting there from him. Let's take a look at Rocket, who is currently, or excuse me, Gilo, I guess, is driving right now for...
Gilo will be driving for now, but not for
still,
long here.
He's still out. Frozen Bird, so Killer Lol is going out. And who is taking his place? They got a couple drivers to choose from. Who's the one waiting in front of Bros and Birds? I can find them. There they are. So many different colors. It is Gaming Moment, their final driver. Gonna take it. One of the few 4-stack teams. So Gaming Moment, final driver for Bros and Birds. Gonna try and get past what we assume is gonna be a switch to...
in tandem at the end of the pit here.
Yeah, Faxio is the lap down though. Currently P12 for his team. Saggy Delphine.
I do think this might be an interesting battle here. Both Faxio and Gaming Moment are skilled drivers.
JH Dash is in. So an extra lap for him compared to the Sandstorm rivals. And it's gonna be Kane who's gonna be chosen to be their final driver to try and close that right now 13 to 16 second gap. Is it possible? Well, excuse me, 13 right now because they're still in the pit lane, but it will switch over. There they go. We'll see what the gap is as Kane exits the pit lane and into turn. We still have that water. Oh, there it goes. It's gone now. And I think, and there's there's Gilo coming through, actually ahead of Ping Dip. Oh, he hasn't pit yet. Wait. Uh-oh. This might be a problem for Gilo. He might not get into the pit lane fast enough. He's taken 2 extra laps.
2 extra laps by Gilo?
Yep.
I really don't think he's going to be able to get in.
The pit lane said it was going to close in 3 minutes. That was a while ago. And I think he might miss his entrance.
I believe it's going to be close. I think he might be able to get in time, but I don't think he's going to be able to exit in time.
Well, let's watch him try and... Interesting there from him. I'm not sure what the problem was.
Maybe he just forgot.
Either he forgot or Rocket wasn't ready. They're definitely taking risks here, trying to do an extra lap. They're currently sitting second, but with the pit lane, they still have to go. They will drop behind Ping Diff, right behind them. It might slow down Ping Diff just a little bit if it's an issue. He's going to go to the pit lane now, though, right? Yes, he does. He's going in now.
Okay.
And it's going to cut it close. So he goes in now. Last driver to make a pit stop. Super risky. Close in 1 minute. I think that's enough time. Oh, they cut it real close, though, didn't they? We'll have to see. Where is Rocket?
He's in his pit lane.
He's waiting right now. We'll see him make the swap. Super quick. In goes Rocket Rays, out goes 32 Gilo. And the swap is successfully completed, and they should be able to exit the pit lane before the window closes. Just barely enough. Wow. Risky stuff there from Rocket and Gilo, but managed to make it work. So out into 3rd position once again. Quite a gap behind them. Rosenberg's 47 seconds behind. And I think they had an issue with BUC Game Show. They have yet to make their final pit, and it does say they're offline. So I think we can count them out as a DNF. Unfortunately, BUC Game Show will not finish this race. That pit window's closed, so the team made a close but regulated, I think they measured it, call there. Let's take a look at is it not Sandors now? It's
It should be Iltis.
Iltis. Iltis now
Beware.
11 seconds ahead of Ping Diff, and I think they chose Kane. The Kane as their final driver. So the 12-second gap, we'll see if it can close. They've got only 7 laps to go between Iltis and Sandstorm versus Ping Diff and Kane. Who else has we haven't really talked about some of the drivers in the bottom of the field, but we'll quickly shout them out. We can see Trip Academy Kebab delivery drivers having a battle for 14th place. They're both far behind the rest of the field, so there's not much action besides those two in that area. Fox Raya in a no man's land situation. A minute behind is Kebab, and 56 seconds ahead is Design. So quite a gap they have found themselves in. There's not really much they could do to lose a minute of time or gain a minute of time.
That'd be very difficult. It does look like we have our top 3 solidified here. I wonder... Oh, we do have a tandem between Tipple Attack Team and Guarana Racing right now. Let's see.
Is that...
Brekkie and Yoka here.
There we go.
Very close between these two.
Brekkie driving for Tipple. And who is it? Joka. And P8 for Guarana Racing. You can see the gap between them is about a second or so. Brekkie going to try and chase down Joka as much as he can. See if there's a problem with back markers for Joka with Senior Casper. Not enough for him as he gets around Senior there. Yeah, I think it's the gap is it's starting to grow a little bit. So I think Joka has managed to escape. And take a look at the lead. The gap has kind of stalled out. It is still 12 and almost 13 seconds. So it's going to take a lot for Kane to try and pass Iltis within only a couple laps. About 6 or 5 laps to go for them. As this race is getting close to its end, we've done all our pit stops, all the driver swaps have been completed. The final stints are about midway through, and oh, big script there from Joka, I think. Might put Brekkie back in, but I think he's too far behind. Yeah, no, another script there, though.
Another script from Joka.
So perhaps there's a battle for 8th position on hand here if Joka keeps making mistakes like this. See, underneath the Red Bull. Clean there.
He does have 1 Dragon 2 right in front of him. We'll see if he'll be able to... Oh, another tuning switch here.
Oh, where would that be? It's probably where Lapis is. Let's find Lapis.
Right where I am at the moment. On the wide right-hander.
Oh, there you go. A lot of packed ice right now. Makes things maybe a little bit easier for some drivers, or you can go down the inside of the blue and get a little bit faster. See Faxio and Game of Moment working that pretty well. There goes. There's some push to pass using from Faxio. A gap Sandstorm Ping Diff though, 10.9. I don't think it's enough for Kane. They're on lap 50 right now, so getting close to the end. 5 more laps to go, which is about maybe 5-6 minutes of racing. Oh, maybe more. Maybe 7 minutes of racing until we can crown the winner, which is looking to be Sandstorm.
Yeah, the gap has shrunk a little bit from P1 to P2, but it definitely won't be enough.
I mean, you can see the gap is pretty strong. We can fly up ahead. I don't even see Iltis. There he is. He's way up here, quite a few turns ahead. As long as he doesn't make any crazy mistakes, and multiple of them, he should be pretty okay.
We have a close battle between Terraformer and Lucy Goldie here.
For position.
It is for position.
Lucy Gold currently P7, driven for We Buy Your Boat. It was who was for a while up in the front, but has since dropped back down to 7th. trying to chase down IKEA drivers. Excuse me. Yeah. Well, they're trying to defend against Granada driver Lucy, I think. No, I'm crazy. Lucy is We Buy Your Boat.
Oh,
Terraformer.
overtake
is
here.
IKEA. There we go. Okay. There we go. Oh, a little bit of
Lucy
push to
will be
pass
using
used
push to
there.
pass.
Yeah.
Let's see if Terraformer can hold on. Lucy going for the wall tap here. It's slower, but it's more consistent than taking the corner.
The Terraformer
both-
for IKEA. Lucy Gold and Garana.
Oh, Lucy got a lot of speed out of that corner. Maybe some push to pass was involved.
No, We
there.
Buy Your Boat. I'm sorry. It's so confusing, man.
It's fine. We got a year to learn the team names.
Right? Yeah. I know they're gonna switch it out on us eventually, right? They're gonna be like, who's who?
I can't wait for
there's a
every
scrape
team
there
to
from Lucy
switch.
Gold.
Oh,
Terraformer is gonna take the position.
Lucy might still be in tandem here, but it's definitely a close battle between these two.
So one position up for grabs right now. Sixth position. Currently being sorted. Oh, a little bit of mistake on the braking zone and the
Terraformer messed
re-entry.
up. I think that's gonna be it with for the tandem here. Lucy Golden getting a position out of that battle. Let's see if Terraformer is able to catch up in these last 4 laps here.
Yeah, we only got a couple laps to go, so don't go anywhere. We're gonna see who gets crowned. Currently in Sandstorm.
They
But-
do have Sue the Seagull in front, but I think
yeah, he just
Sue
got
might
passed.
be Delta Ghosted.
Both up there from both of them. Terraformer taking the normal route. But I think Lucy Gold might have it for now. The hairpin has changed. Uh-oh, we have a switch up in the last couple laps here.
It looks like the last hairpin here has a outside block stop.
Oh, we saw this in the trailer. We have some interesting. Is this a boat tap possibility?
Yeah, if the driver in front of you is taking the outside block stop, and if you want to go for it, you can boat tap this because of the glass here.
There's Life Network trying to get in for True North. Ilta some more. P1 for Sandstorm trying to figure out his way around it. Not gonna be enough. Let's see if Pink Dip figures out a better way. They've got 3 laps to go. No, it's actually slower for Kane. So bad news for him. The gap is
I
probably
do believe that
increase.
even if you mess boat tap from Terraformer there.
Oh, are they back in it? Yes, they are.
Back in it. Lucy Gold is gonna spam the push to pass here.
Oh yeah, he
Trying to
does.
get
All the way
Terraformer
down the
behind.
straight. Look how much of a gap he made. But he goes too fast in the
Oh, but he-
corner. All that push to pass used for nothing, and now he's down in the position and out of push to pass. Oh, he has a little bit more though.
Lucy Gold is still using that push to pass here.
They go to the wall tap. Both of them
going
use
for
it
the wall
now.
tap. Terraformer adapting.
Keep going around. There's only a couple laps to go. 3 laps to go to sort it out for here, and only 2 or so for the leaders, Sandstorm and Iltis.
Yeah, looking like this is looking like there doesn't seem to be any more position changes outside of these two for these last couple laps.
Yep, Sandstorm. 9 seconds. It's getting scary. I mean, 9 seconds though. There's still quite a bit. See if there's any changes here between Lucy Gold and Terraformer. Both very, very good drivers right now. They're looking great out on track, battling for 6th position. Lucy Gold holding out for now. What are they gonna do with
Terraformer
this?
might go for the boat tap again. Oh, unfortunately.
Goes over. But he does get the position still. A little bit easier job there from Terraformer. And he pushed the pass being used on the front straight. Doesn't
appear
look
so.
like
Lucy
it.
may have ran out of push pass.
Let's take a look at Iltis, who's got 2 laps to go. Yes, he's actually lapping True North driver Life Network. Impressive from him and his team. We've got 2 laps to go. They're coming up pretty close. Take a look back at Lucy Gold, who is in the dirt, actually. Terraform going to try and make his way back into this fight. It is still going on for another lap. These two are just battling it out. Well, scrape there from Lucy Gold.
Try to keep in tandem. It's better exit from Lucy Gold here. But some Terraformer fights back with their push to pass. This is long fight here. Going
Yes,
for the
it
blue
is.
ice. They got 1 Dragon 2 in front at the moment. Let's see. Might be Delta Ghosted as well. Here's to be.
Yeah, they got a little slowdown. Let's battle for P8 goes crazy since Teddy is happy. Fair enough, it is. P7 right now for Terraformer and P8 behind. Oh, I think a gap has formed.
Ooh.
Big gap has formed between these two. Yeah, I think it might be over. It looks like there's a scrape or something from oh, that's 1 Dragon 2. Never mind. Wait, am I crazy?
Yeah, that was 1 Dragon 2.
Okay.
Terraformer did try to go for a
Well,
Lucy going wide in the corner again.
Let's take a look at
Nice
Iltis
little
Amor,
bit.
who's currently on his last lap. Lap 55, 90 minutes down, and only a couple turns more to go for Iltis and his Sandstorm team with Sandoris and Satumni. These guys have put it through quite a lot of racing, and they might take home the very first win here in IEC.
Victory lap for Iltis here. Might want to. Do you want to hop and call with him as they round out their final lap?
Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's find.
Let's see, Sandstorm.
Uh.
All right, I found him.
Yeah, let's jump over to the team call and just listen to their call as they finish the last corners.
Oh.
We're not done yet.
Not done yet. Not done yet.
Oh, Live Network just hit a boat tap. Wait, Live Network actually just hit a boat tap.
No way.
Let's
go.
Congratulations, Iltis
Good
and
job,
Sandstorm.
team.
Wow, what an
Thank you.
amazing drive for you guys. Wow,
Oh, my hands are
90
so
minutes of
cramping.
racing. There's Kanye Wet's going in for P2. A little scary there at the end there. That gap was starting to close, wasn't it?
Yeah. Oh yeah, blame Zoom Zoom, bro. best back marker I've ever seen.
16 seconds to him.
Well, congratulations, guys.
What do y'all think was the main contributing factor to winning this race, guys?
Sandstorm. I don't know.
I got a good race start, and I went to the test event, so I know how to use push to pass. I guess I don't know why everyone else was not as fast for some reason.
I'd like to thank my playtime in Redout 2, so I know how to boost properly.
Oh, true. I also played Redout 2 one time,
Let's go.
and I lost to Satumni.
It's very fun having the boosting. It's very interesting because you have to like deploy it very dynamically. It does charge rather fast currently.
Yeah, it charges
but apart from
really
that,
fast.
It's very fun to use. Makes boat racing a lot more active.
Yeah, it's good when I full send the corner too hard, and then I need to get back.
Making my pinky finger more active, definitely.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations,
Very
guys.
nice. We like to.
We'll
make
talk to you on the
Yeah.
podium a little bit more.
Oh yeah, we gotta do that.
Yeah, but we'll finish up this race here in a minute. We'll be back to you guys. Well, there you go. A impressive win from Sandoris. We still have drivers to go. Looks like Life Network, I think, has finished into P5 for True North. We Buy Your Boat getting into 6. There you go, just now with Lucy Gold holding off the Garana Racing driver, Terraformer, who is quite a ways behind when all is said and done. Triple Team Attack is next into... Gosh, where are they? Where are they? There's Joka for P8. We'll follow them. Garana Racing driver for P8. Good job from them. Joko letting the team finish it out into P8. Let's see the seal going for another lap. Brecky for P9. There you go for him for Triple Team Attack League. Our GOATS is next. You can see the race will end in 3 minutes time because boy, there is a lot of gap between the first drivers and the next drivers.
Well, that was a great race. I enjoyed it a lot. I enjoyed that a lot. That was amazing.
Absolutely, yeah, that was so fun to see the driver swaps for the first time ever. Seeing drivers go in. Oh, he's on track. Drivers go in and then having to switch with another driver, and then they're trying out push to pass and all these fun gimmicks that were very well creative, especially the water one and the wall tap at the end, making things shake up quite a bit. Really good stuff from this league. I can't wait till we get points on the table and teams who know what they're doing more so than what they have now. This is of course their first ever. Most of them the first ever time using push to pass and driver swaps and all these new fun things. So in a couple weeks time we'll take a look at what it's going to look like for a more established race that has that have drivers with more understanding of how the league works and see in Sepang. 56 Factio currently in 11th for Segi Delphine. And coming in, there you go. P11. P12 is quite a ways back. It is Matt racing for them right now? No. Well, they're probably following their driver Sweats Clan, I think. Yeah. It was actually a whole lap down. Who got lapped. It looks like. From Segi Delphine. Or close to. So. Yeah, big gaps being formed between the teams. You can see who are these front runner teams. Sandstorm, Big, Ping Diff, Rocket, and Gila. Just the duo between that one. Managed to hold off a very good podium. Uh-oh. Where did he go? That's not good. Where did he go?
What's not good? What happened?
Where did Sweats Clan go? He's flying away.
Uh-oh.
I don't know what he did. He's still driving.
Well, racing is gonna end here in a little
Yeah,
bit.
he should be safe.
We'll get the podium celebration here.
Yes, where is the oh, it's right here. You see all the drivers are already ready. There's a pool here.
There is a pool here. I think this was Kane that made this. All right, let's TP at A to me.
Wait till the race ends.
Oh, is the race not over yet?
No. Don't do it in the middle of the race. That would be really bad.
That would be really bad.
Yeah, I wish we got to get more look at these pit lanes, but look how beautiful everybody made their pits. They're so amazing.
We gotta come earlier next time.
I guess
That's
we
it,
do.
You're getting up at 9 in the morning now, Blue. We're starting at 9.
Oh, all right.
Starts at 9 a.m. No. Next time we probably gotta start the pit walk at probably like 30 minutes before.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, I think they said they're gonna wait for Sweats Clan to finish before they. Well, there he goes. He's in now. P12 for him. He did have that weird delay. There we go. Now the race is over.
All right, TP everyone here.
Why
God.
have I been teleported? Why have I been teleported? I wasn't in this race.
Well, there's everyone in the pool.
Guys, why am I here?
TP Iltis.
Guys, the back or the front markers might have become the back markers.
And the driver's getting up on the podium.
Hey guys. Yeah.
Is everyone stuck in the pool?
Marcelo got P5, bro. Marcelo got P5.
And of course the champagne. There we go.
Yeah, where is Cactus?
Yeah. Celebrate your winners. Sandstorm, Ping Diff, and Rocket and Gilo are your podium winners for the first ever test race of IEC. Congratulations, you guys.
Yeah, wait, we should stack. Wait, stack. Not you, One Dragon.
One dragon is like that one freaking
Oh my.
that I mentioned.
I tried.
Oh, what the heck? I didn't even.
Yeah.
Alright, well.
What do you mean?
Let's get
tied up.
We go again!
We go again! let's. Guys, I know we've been here for like 90 minutes, and some people really want to go, but let's get some quick interviews. Some quick interviews. Rocket Rays, you're back. Do some racing. How does it feel?
No. It was interesting.
Oh, sup, cactus?
No.
I don't know. I felt decent. I didn't feel like super consistent, but I didn't feel too bad. I just didn't know where I was.
Wait, is
losing
Ivan
time,
on?
honestly.
Ivan's not on.
I lost like 10 seconds the last time to everyone.
Wait, Cactus, do you still have creative? Because
But I mean, I'll
No.
take a podium.
Were you
like-
using push to pass by any chance?
Yeah, it was.
Okay, just
We
making sure.
should've said that.
I would have lost a lot more time than 10 seconds.
When can I
if
eat
wasn't using
food?
push to pass.
It's 9:20 p.m.
I don't
Well,
know.
congratulations. P3 is a good spot for you and your team. And Gilo, is it just gonna be you forever, you two
You've
forever? Or you're gonna
contributed
add
to my
another
lack of
to your
faith.
team?
We'll probably end up adding another person just in case like one of us can't make it.
Fair enough.
Gilo had to go because it's like 9 o'clock and we didn't have dinner.
Yeah, we've been here a long
See ya,
time.
Rocket.
I get it. Well, congratulations. P3 is still an amazing job. Up to the second place for
King
King
Div.
Div. Guys, at the very end, we saw the gap was starting to shrink, and we thought you had a chance at taking the win, but it wasn't enough. So, walk me through that race there. 90 minutes of racing between you three.
I got ping diffed. There's like no other way to put it.
Is
Yeah.
the ping diff 9 seconds by any chance? Or,
Honestly,
you
it
got
may as well be.
9,000 ping?
Hey, Cactus,
Pretty close.
do you want... Oh.
Nah, I think there was a bit of a gap. I don't know how Sandstorm managed to
Hey,
build such a
big
massive
ball,
gap at the start of the race. They were cooking hella hard.
No.
Both fly.
And
They'll
then when
just had an
JH got onto
amazing
his
stint,
second
too.
stint, he closed the gap really, really hard. I think he got it down to like under 10 seconds at one point. And then when I like came back in, I just couldn't couldn't get all the way back.
I got it under 10 seconds and then I scraped and it was 13 again. and it
Nice,
was
we saw that.
We did see that,
Oh, yeah.
Nah, it was a really good race. They put down pretty crazy pace, so they deserve the B1. It's good fun.
Well, congratulations, P2. We hope to see you on top in this next one in Sepang, but we'll have to wait. But our winners of today, Sandstorm, Sandoris, Latomini, and Iltis. Good job, you guys. P1, how did that go for you guys? We heard you guys talk about it right as Iltis crossed the finish line, but the whole race, how did it feel?
I'm pretty sure it felt pretty great. Hi. It was a fantastic stint, of course. It was great to feel the wind run through my hair.
Yeah.
Of course, because
You let this guy do
totally
the
was
interview.
here.
He didn't even
All him.
This guy did not even race, by the way.
I showed up perfectly on time. I didn't have schedule conflicts. I didn't force this guy to find like new guys to join. No, but it was a great race by all three of these guys. They drove great. They had a fantastic race, and I'm very happy to be here.
To be here.
Yeah, on track, for sure.
Well, even so, congratulations to Sandstorm, a force to be reckoned with. Come when points get start calculated, you guys are gonna be the ones to watch out for, with the target on your back for winning the first ever IEC endurance race. Hopefully, we'll see you all in Sepang, and yeah, that is IEC for the first ever IEC. Sepang in a few weeks, and yeah, more action, more driver swaps, more teams, more drivers. Oh, so much to be ready for when we get to our second test event of IEC, and we'll see you there, right? Every one of you. Yeah, I think so. TG, any last comments from you or Lapis of from IEC founders?
We'll see y'all next month.
Yeah, bye.